It is not actually my birthday today, for real. Fun fact though, that joke is going on almost 2 years old. I think it'll be like 2 in February, kind of wild. But anyway, good morning, afternoon, evening, and welcome back everybody. And big surprise, absolutely no big surprise, I'm fucking dead before the stream has even started. Are we shocked at this point? But yo, hello there, Red. Hello, patron. How you doing? You dead? Yeah, I am. But you know what else I'm also doing? Currently, I'm right now in a multi with our good friend Ryker. Exclamation mark multi in the chat if you can to watch both of us at the same time. Also, do go check Ryker out. He is really cool. He's pretty cool guy. But speaking of Ryker, I think he is done with his intro, so I'm going to undeafen myself. Hello. Okay, he might not actually be done with his intro, so, yeah. We're gonna respawn. And we're gonna TP to him and scare the absolute fuck out of him. Oh, yep, there's the... I'm on fire. Do I look like I care? Yeah, eat shit. I am kind of dying though, so I should probably like eat some food. But yeah, well, what's everyone up to? How are y'all doing today? Apologies for the delay. Ryker was actually in a collab right before this, so yeah. Let me just make sure I actually am undeafened. Yeah, I am undeafened. Just making sure. I'm malding in Clone Hero, shocker. Honestly, yeah. Is it really Redstone hours if you're not malding in Clone Hero? Hopefully that's going well though. Doing all right. Not doing on much. Just looking at the game we can send. Yeah, that game looks so cute. Like I need it. I need everything honestly from that game right now. It's fucking adorable. I might actually have to go back in. Cause I think I get paid on Tuesday, I think. So I might actually back it. I haven't looked at the tier rewards though, so yeah. It's the only game I play, Lamau. I mean, yeah, I know. But you're still not Redstone without Clone Hero. Even if it's the only game you play, you're still not you when you're hungry. But yeah, so we're just gonna wait for Ryker to get done with his chit-chatting. Yeah, there's a few days left, so you can wait a little. Hell yeah, I have time. I have time so that I can have cute thing. Because I am cripplingly addicted to cute things. Do not look at the plushies that are on my bed. Do not perceive all of them. Dude, just, no. Also, yeah, apologies if I sound bad. The weather in Cornland and the Midwest here, to say the least, has been god-awful. It's been going back and forth from the 30s to, the 70s, in the span of 2 weeks. And for our friends who use Celsius, that's about 0 Celsius to... It's not necessarily 30 Celsius. I don't remember what 70 Fahrenheit is in Celsius. I think it's like, what, 20 something? Off the top of my head without doing the math. But it's been jumping in that span of a period on and off for the past 2 weeks. It's a wide range, that's for sure. Yeah, it really is. I just looked over at Ryker's camera, had him doing the zoom. Yeah. Oh, hello, that's a zombie pigment. Hello, friend. You just vibing? I feel that. Same. We all just schmoob in here. Oh, that is a blaze. I am on fire. I'm gonna sit here and eat some baked potatoes. Yeah, it's like something from the 0 to 20. I'd say like 25 maybe. Maybe even 22. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna look this up just to see how close I am, because normally whenever I'm doing weather conversions, it's always like out of Celsius into Kelvin. which is like the easiest conversion to remember. I always get it mixed up with Fahrenheit and Celsius. If it's supposed to, I think Fahrenheit to Celsius is 5/9, and then Celsius to Fahrenheit is 9/5, if I recall correctly with the placement of the fraction of the formula. Also, Primus, hey, how you doing? 21, so I was a little bit higher than what I thought. It'll probably be like in 25 when it hits 80. There you go. Glad to hear you're doing good, Primus. Outside cooking? Ooh, having a little barbecue? What kind of stuff you cooking? Oh, I'm dead again. Let's go. Let's go! I'm dead. I will admit, with it being as sunny as it is, also, it's teleporting me to Ryker, but Ryker's not here. That's weird. Ryker was there. Oh, that is a skeleton. Why are you here? I have knockback. Hold on. Ha! I almost fell. that would have been not good. Oh, what the? All right, cool. Is there like? Oh, I built stairs there. Oh.
Good. Hello, everybody. Lovely evening, afternoon, and or night, depending on your time zone. Music, take care of everyone. Yeah. Today we are doing some MineCast with the battery of cocos, and I will also shout out Mr. McWolf because I almost forgot. McWolf at McWolf, right?
You just scared the absolute fuck out of me.
I want to go back to being a goblin, my true nature. Yes, the goblin redhead. Who's the redhead besides you? No one else here.
Hi.
Oh, who's the redhead beside me? Oh, that is Buttery Coco. I think I have her link ready. I don't know. That's a good question. I think it does. Exclamation point collab down below.
Oh, I died again. Oh my gosh. Yeah, yeah, glad to know everyone enjoyed the Ryker jump scare. Oh, Ryker left. Oh. What? Everything alright?
Interesting.
Did it, like, kick you from the game or something?
I think it did. You at the area?
I am now back.
I don't know you.
Oh, we're back at the house. Ah.
That is true. I think you meant the redhead next to me, so the one here that exists
Hi.
in the virtual plane. Yeah, oh, there she is. There she is. She's waving, too.
Oh, okay, can you guys actually see me wave on your side? Ayo.
Yes, you can.
Ayo.
Mods? No, we're not doing... No, this is just vanilla. Because I hadn't done vanilla in years. Like, actual years. I'm not even, like, BSing you. I think it's been... Oh, when was the last time I played Minecraft, like, legitimately on vanilla? Give me a second. I'm, like, processing. Like, nearly 10 years. Nearly 10 years. Yeah, when I'm 22, I think I'll hit 10 years of... Is it a multi-stream? Yes, it is. But is it a multiplayer world? No, it is just me and the buttery of cocos. Just the two of us.
Yeah,
We really wanted it to kind of just have this experience of just us kind of messing around.
Which,
I've been thinking about making a
that's
Minecraft
nice.
server, but I'm like, I already have a friend who does that for a living. Yeah, no. No.
Hold on.
I don't have that type of money.
I'm gonna grab the
I
desk.
wish I did. I could host my own Minecraft server, but no, I don't have that type of money. It's too expensive. Kick the redhead? Why am I kicking just the two of us? No, I'm not kicking the redhead. Because she fights back, and it's scary.
Who's out here saying to kick me? Hold on. Let me pop into your chat, because, fun little fact, this redhead... Hold on. Ah, there you are. Kinsey? Kinsey, hi.
No.
Hi,
Oh,
Kinsey.
no, Gray. Oh, no. There's two differing factors. We have the redheads must die, and the others are the redheads. They would be looking mighty fine. It took a turn, and I was not
Bitch,
prepared.
This redhead has
We're
a sword.
taking lefts
Y'all
here.
don't want to try me right now. A bitch
Yeah, you do
can
not
and
wanna try her.
will. A bitch
Oh, you
can and
clever
will.
Ivy. Yeah, there is a multi-stream. I think, Coco, do you mind sending me the multi-link? I don't think I have it anymore.
Damn. Imagine not having our multi-link. Can't be me.
Well, no, it's because I'm constantly changing out the collab thing, like, literally consistently.
You right. Hold on. I can actually edit it in your
It's
stream.
short. This do be true. She do be short, but but see, short. She's small but mighty. That's you don't want a 5'9". Oh, you're not that extra short. Okay, never mind. I actually thought you were like 5'6".
Why do y'all think I'm short? I'm 5'9".
Well, you have that sort of short energy, you know, little gremlin, short, tiny energy.
I have short energy.
Yeah. Angry tomboy redheads that are shorter than me. Fucking hot. Jesus Christ, Gray. I mean, listen, I know everyone has their biases, but man, I didn't know we were just divulging that just right out. We're just like, you know what? We're just gonna lay it out on the floor right now.
Not Kenzie.
I'm 5'4". What the duck?
I think I mean 5'9", and I think I also mean to shove my size 10 boot up your ass. I think that's what I mean right now.
Holy crap! I'm 5'4". What the fuck? No, it's fine. Hey, listen, that is a nice. I'm pretty sure that's the average too. McWolf is like, oh no, not the boot up the ass.
Also,
she's sweating a little bit.
What is your what bot do you use again for commands?
What bot do I use for commands?
Yeah.
I use Nightbot.
Nightbot. Alright, so it should just be command edit, I think. And it's exclamation mark collab.
That is true, man. Yeah, exclamation mark collab. Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, tiny but mighty. Oh, I should do multi.
Oh wait, I might not be able to do it because you might have to set me as an editor specifically for Nightbot, and I.
You know what? I'll do that like hey Coco, DM me to remind me. I'll do it like I don't know, tomorrow, or when we finish off today. I don't really use the commands all too much because y'all don't really tend to like use them all too much, so I don't really like. I really should though put a thing in my description to show all the different commands because there are quite a number of them. Some of them I do need to purchase as well. Like I know I had a exclamation point FC, which was my friend code.
Look at that.
But like I never use the friend code anymore. Like I rarely ever do multiplayer games because I'm mainly just wanting to do single player. I don't know. I've been on a weird kick.
Hey yo.
Oh really? How was that?
The eel? The eel? In my chat.
Eel?
Hello, Mika.
I love
so
eel.
much for the
Have you seen the meme?
Sub. How are you doing, homie?
That's like, and now I shall proceed to pleasure myself with this fish. No?
No, I have.
Yeah, you know it's not weird. See, that's the thing. When I explain this joke to people, people are like, man, you horny. I'm like, dude, it has nothing to do with any level of horniness. I actually promise you. It is the most innocent. He's literally just cooking it. It's super innocent. But the way he phrased it, because I don't know what sort of sub they did. I don't know who was looking at the translation, because I don't know how the hell you got from I will now cook this fish to change it to I will now proceed to pleasure myself with this fish. I don't get how you got there. Someone was just like, oh man, this fish. Oh, dude, this fish is feeling different. And then he just like presented it in front of everyone, was like, you know what, that works, whatever. I mean, you get the general gist.
But yo, Mika, how are you doing, homie? How's it going?
Exactly, the Eldritch Patron, you know also exactly what they were up to.
And Axum, yo, congrats on doing an all healer run on level 90. Nice. You're lucky.
I can saw like 200 pounds at the age of now. Oh wow, dude, that's crazy. 200 pounds, dude, that's wild.
Aw, the eel is creepy. Oh, make sure you get some sleep, eel.
Dude, I mean that's just anime companies in general, dude. They know what they're doing. They damn well.
Chat. Wow.
How much do I weigh? I have no idea. I have not weighed myself in God knows how long. But last time I checked, that was 243, I think. But I'm like 6, and that was back when I was like 5'10". Yeah, 5'10" when I did that, and now I'm like 6 foot, so that's like 2 inches like bigger than what I am now. So I don't know what I weigh.
Destroy says, you're lucky I know the meme, because the first thing I heard when joining stream was, I will now proceed to pleasure myself with this fish. But yes,
listen, you know, there's this fish. I will now proceed to pleasure myself with it. I'm going to cook it and eat it, and it will be delicious.
And I
make some
will
calamari,
clip this
maybe.
And put it out of context on my TikTok.
You suck.
Oh,
dude, why does everyone get me in the most weirdest of ways?
Which is unfortunate. Like I am talking at the maximum green on my mic. Riker's just naturally louder than me. Even though I have him turned down to like 150 on Discord. Like honestly, I could probably turn him down to 100 and you guys would still hear him before me.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I'm a loud individual by default. This is just who I am as a person.
Let's see. Let me.
This is why they're like, oh god, he's crazy.
Turn you
He
down to
talk loud. I'm
115.
like, yeah,
There we
that
go.
sounds about right.
There we go. We'll see how that works.
Can I 1v1 Coco?
If you don't want to be able to walk anymore, yeah, sure, go for it.
Oh no, no, my bad. I read it wrong. They want us to 1v1. I'm pretty sure I would lose. Because I'm also a pacifist. I don't like fighting.
Yeah.
The only time I'll ever beat the out of someone is if they like decide to disgrace my family or injure my family. Then I'm like, okay, you know what? That's it. The gloves come off now, which I don't think Coco would
Just
actively
be
do.
louder. You're also quiet, like in genuinely. Oh, I really am. Really?
Yeah, I just gotta turn yourself up. You gotta crank that volume.
No, because I've always been told that I'm too fucking loud.
It's like he's too loud today.
It took me over an hour, the pain, Coco, the pain. I mean, yeah, it took you an hour to do an all healer run. But you did it, though. That's good.
I also forgot to turn on the other light. Whoops.
The one, y'all are the only ones that can ever.
For me and I to 1v1. I don't know. That's a good question. You want for you and me to 1v1? Wait. If it's me and Coco, you know what? Okay, if you're genuinely thinking about wanting for me and Coco to 1v1 each other, 20 subs. It's not happening. You're not doing it. Each. So you gotta go to her channel, do 20, and then my channel 20.
Except actually, please don't do that for realsies.
Watch them do it. Watch them find a way to actually do this. Like, is Vape in your chat? Because if he is, we're fucked. We're so fucked.
Do not summon him. Do not summon him. Do not summon him. Do not summon him.
He'll be like, oh, whoa, you said sub? I'll be like, oh shit, he's here.
Yes. Like you're the same volume as your music. I don't know. It could be just me. Okay. Well, I pulled my mic forward.
Oh man.
Because I've had
me and you. I mean, if you just want to like do it, I can do it for free. You don't need to gift a sub to me, like. But I wouldn't feel cool about it, like.
Yeah.
I would not like fight back hard. I think that's just me, because I don't like hitting people in general, and especially friends. I'm just like, no, I don't feel like doing it, you know?
Now, I've pulled my mic a bit more forward. I had to pull it backwards because I noticed last week's audio playbacks, I was really fucking loud, even though my mic still wasn't in my face. Which
like,
is ironic,
I'm more of a
Yeti,
hugger than I'm a fighter. Yeah. I'll just say that. I give good hugs from what I hear.
You forget the sugar daddy? No, I don't forget. That's why I'm saying do not. Also, I'm drinking sake. Don't tempt me.
I heard sugar daddy and I got scared. I was like, oh wait, where's Axel? I'm be like, hey, yo, Axel, get your ass in here. She needs you.
I'm not gonna
in Minecraft. Oh, okay, then yeah, I can do. Yeah, no.
Yeah, anyway.
Whatever, you know, I'll do it for free.
Yes, the cute farming game. The cute farming game, indeed. That is a cute game.
I love Farmville. My favorite.
No, it's not Farmville. Nah, hold on. I'll have to pull the link and send it to you. Mika had sent this in their Discord.
What is it like? What is the game
It's on Kickstarter recently.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say
Puff Pal's Island Skies. It looks fucking adorable. Like absolutely. Like the models are cute from what they have in the previews and things.
All right, shoot, I might have to check it out.
It just looks so cute, and I love it, and I'm gonna buy them all.
No, we could do it later. Like, just I think you're a sub, right?
Yeah.
You are subscribed. All right. Whenever we do like a sub day again, like hit me up. So like a Wednesday, I'll like just the two of us. Like we can do the fight and we'll. If you want, I can record it too. I'll do this. I'll even record it. I'll make sure that it goes up on the YouTube or the TikTok, whichever you prefer. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I do try my best here. I'm not perfect. I'm very wild sometimes, and other times I'm like, ugh, I can't today. Ugh, help me, please. You know, I'm just dying internally. Water. Except it's content. I need the content.
Oh my gosh, I need the content.
Yeah. You ever feel like that, Coco? You just have no content, and you're just like in your body that day. Oh, thank you for the follow, cat lover. I appreciate it.
I feel that's just my
welcome
life
to the
in
clan.
general,
Hope you
just
say
having
welcome,
no
welcome.
content. Also, Joe. Yeah.
It's kind of like how I have no maiden. I have no maidens. I'm maidenless today. And every day.
Maiden.
Well, you are the maiden, so you are never truly maidenless.
You're so cute. Okay, but Mika, like, plot twist. So are you.
I have no content most days. Yeah, that do be true.
Everyone here is cute as fuck.
Cute as fuck, man. Nah, I'm pretty ugly. I'm an ugly bastard usually. I wake up looking like Voldemort, and then throughout the day I just devolve into, oh god, what's that one vampire that's not Dracula? The other one, crap.
When you said ugly bastard, my mind immediately just went to, oh, like in all the hentai mangas.
I hate it here. Why is that your first thought process? I'm gonna no. Now I have to look at your history now. No, let's go to your freaking internet history.
It's not in my history. It's just whenever I hear that phrase, that's the only time I've ever seen it was in that particular tag for
Context.
literature of
Oh
that
my
tour.
god.
So it's like I've never heard anyone just use that. I had the same thought exactly because that is such a specific phrase. You never hear it anywhere else. Who wants to throw hands? I won't win, but I ain't going down without a fight. Wait, why are we throwing hands? Destroy. No. I'm confused.
Here, I'll actually give it to you. I think it's twitch.com/butchery. Oh, hold on. Actually, you know what? This would be better. I could just do this. This instead. This is gonna make my life so much easier.
Oh, you get. Oh,
perfect.
Wait, yeah,
there we go.
You have I was about to say.
There we go. I'll do the shout out. It'll make my life easier. There you go. There's the link.
Me today.
Yo, that's such an old clip, dude. From my time.
Oh my gosh! It was British Mario or British Bowser.
It was Paper Mario, and we had the Lord Bunger, our savior, barbecue Bunger, and normal Bunger.
I mean, I could put Bunger on my head now. He is an item.
Yo, do it. You know, actually, you know what they did recently? They actually just announced that Bugsnax is already on PC now.
I can buy it then.
Do you want me to send you the link?
Nah, I can find it, but thank you.
It's also on Switch too.
We'll put
if you wanted that, but I don't think you do.
He'll go right on my 5 head. Not even on my like.
So I thought you knew, so that's why I didn't say anything. But like, dude, it is awesome. I'm in love with it.
No, I didn't know that it was on PC already. Let's fucking go! Like I knew it was on like the Epic Store, but like not like Steam.
I think it might be on just the Epic Store, but I think it might be on Steam. I think, and then it's also on Nintendo Switch and all the other platforms. So it's really nice.
I'm always down for a rumble. I feel that destroy. But yeah, now y'all see why we call this the MineCast and not an actual playthrough.
Yeah, because we're really just here just to dick around, though. True. I mean, sometimes we do have hard-hitting opinions. Oh my god.
Sometimes we do have some. Oh fuck! I forgot I was. Shit, I forgot.
The newest one. We're gonna need fixed.
I forgot I had the Kickstarter link copied. I was originally in our DMs to pull the coordinates for the Nether Fortress.
I'm on fire! I'm on fire! Help! Hold
on, I hear a sound effect going off. Also, yo, Kenzie, thank you so much for signing that follow. Welcome to the Buttery Battalion. How you doing today? Aside from the fact that you want to fight me.
Sorry, 1.18, by the way. Sorry, I was just dying. Sorry, I had to take a second. Yeah, 1.18 is the version that we're using. We're using the most modern version of it. Hello, why is my phone going off?
I don't know, do you?
This is why I don't like having my phone in my pocket whenever I stream, because it always is like vibrating like crazy, because it's like, oh, Mercari, oh this, oh that. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't care right now.
It's like, yeah, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I don't need you right now, man. I'll need you later.
I have seen.
Which actually, I can talk about this because I'm actually really excited. I get to finally go to my first retro store next week. I'm so excited.
Ayo, nice.
Yeah, well, it's because the thing was, I have never been to. Okay, I'm gonna just say this. I'm a retro gamer who's never been to a retro store. All right, listen, you can shoot me now, but it's just because there was none near me. Not really.
Shame him.
1.18.1, I think. Either that or 0.2. I don't remember.
On fire for some reason.
But yeah, no, I've never been to a retro store. I bought most of my stuff either through Amazon or through like Mercari, so like other like third-party applications. And obviously, you know, they're hit or miss. Actually, my one true love, Mercari, I love them to death. Yeah, hit me up, sponsor me. I'll actually do it. I'll buy shit from you, seriously.
Yes. Oh, I thought you said they did hit you up for sponsorship. I was about to say, yeah.
No, I wish.
Sponsored.
Dude, I would actually be the happiest man alive because I could seriously go on about how much I love the service, how much how good it is, because it is such a solid service. Unlike a lot of other ones that are kind of like hit or miss, this one is like truly a hit every time. Yeah. Honestly, if you want to still have money, being a retro gamer who doesn't go to retro stores is a great plan. No, that is true. But I think the thing is, like, I want to be able to physically feel them, and like that sounds wrong. I'll be able to, you know, like look at them, inspect them, be able to like, you know, check the condition and all that stuff. Had to come in here and say SMH Riker fake retro gamer. God damn it, Axum. Wow, you like this?
Thank you for shaming him. As long as at some point you drag me into the hole, I will accept. Who is dragging you into a hole, Destroy? What is the hole? I'm concerned.
I'd not drag me down to the depths of hell. But yeah, I'm actually really excited just to be able to like look at all the stock and stuff, and maybe I don't know, maybe get something. I don't know. It depends.
Honestly,
if you wanted to, I'd open a sub-server. No, don't worry about it, Ivy. Don't worry about it. I will figure it out as we go along, because right now there's just not a lot of subs to begin with, and I just don't think people would come in consistently enough. So I want to wait a little bit, and I also want to run it myself, because I have a bunch of old computers that I literally do not use, and so I want to give them use. So literally, do not worry about it. Has anyone played Undertale in 2023?
Oh,
2022,
no.
you meant.
No.
Yeah? I mean, I actually... Funny thing is, on the topic of Undertale, I've never actually beat Undertale or played it. Like, it's one of those games where I've been telling myself, I'm gonna do it one of these days. I'm gonna do it. Never really did.
You should also. No, I don't want to go to Brazil!
Go to Brazil now!
You can't force me! Speaking of Brazil...
I'd make you go to Brazil.
This is kind of a fun fact, because it relates to my work. So the current collection that I'm working on right now at my workplace, which, if you don't know, I work at an herbarium. So basically, we're like the mortuary of plants. For the purpose of Oh, you're not in... You're just running around. I thought you were in the nether. I thought we were still going
I'd be pacifist, not genocide. Oh no, genocide is hard, dude. Because you're fighting Mr. Sans Undertale and a bunch of other people. It's not fun.
I guess we're taking.
But then again, pacifist is like with Flowey. But I also just, for me, I actually, can I say this now? I'm actually prefer more of I prefer Deltarune more than I like Undertale. Like I played bits and pieces. Like I haven't fully played it, but I'm more of a Deltarune type of guy because I just love JRPGs, and it's harkening back to like SNES. It's in our early Final Fantasy, so like that's kind of like my bias. I'm gonna go sit. Like, here. I love Earthbound. I do, because it's an Earthbound like style for Undertale, but it's just it's not my cup of tea. I prefer sort of the like strategy of it to build it up and kind of work your way through the situation while solving the elements of. And add butter if you like food. Abso-fucking-lutely. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. Means a lot.
Here, I'll mute on my side so that.
Also, yes, she does have butter.
Stuff. So
she
the
do
Brazil
be making
story,
all that butter.
With what I do at the herbarium,
actually, where
is we
that?
basically do preservation.
Wow, my Discord's going
specimens.
like mental.
The current set I'm working on right now is from Brazil.
Oh, hello.
It's like a bunch of bryophytes.
Hello.
So I got to learn on Friday. The word pau, P-A-U, is it means stick.
Let's see.
It's
here.
also slang for the word dick, so you can imagine my surprise at 11 in the morning when I'm putting this into DeepL and I see, I think it was Live Dick was the first one, because I had
I love this music. I'm actually really vibing with it.
And then I also had Dry.
Hey, Coco.
So, yeah, what's up?
You mute?
Yeah, no, I muted.
Oh, okay.
I was telling my story because you were also still talking and I didn't want to interrupt.
No. Sorry. What was your story? Go for it.
I just got done telling it. I don't want to repeat it.
Can you give me a synopsis?
TLDR, I got to learn that the word pau in Portuguese, while it means stick, is also dick. And that was like the first thing that came up on the translation was live dick.
Live dick. I love me a live dick. I got a live one, baby.
Yep.
Take her out back. Got my truck nuts and my live dick.
I feel like this is a story I gotta make you tell Nathan. Honestly, yeah, because I was trying to remember, like, oh, Nathan, yeah, he's from Brazil too, right? So yeah, like, honestly, I probably should tell him that.
I mean, yeah, that'd be. I mean, it's kind of like how I knew when I figured out Ochinchin was, you know what, and I was like, oh no.
Come on, you can say it's dick. We just said the word already. They don't know.
I know, but like, listen, I don't know.
We could be referring to a Richard. A person.
Oh, Richard. Oh, yes. Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson, the best Robin.
Oh my god.
Actually, was it Dick Grayson's the best Robin? I'm trying to remember who it actually was.
Dick Grayson was the first Robin and then became Nightwing. What the hell happened?
I think it might have been the one after Dick Grayson.
Tim Drake.
Is it? I'm trying to remember which one's actually my favorite Robin now.
So there's Tim Drake. There is Grayson, Damian Wayne, and I forget the third one. Who?
Damian might be my favorite.
Jason Todd?
Or
Jason Todd, there it is.
Or Jason might be it. I can't remember, but it's one of those two. I think it's my favorite Robin.
Thank you. I love Dick Grayson. Hell yeah. I think that's just everyone's favorite. It's like kind of the auto default. It's like if you like Batman, you're gonna like Dick Grayson.
I feel like that was a creeper explosion. Yeah, honestly, since it sent me forward. But for some reason, we found this early on. Oh, yeah, no, it definitely was a creeper explosion. Here's the hole. Yeah, we found
yeah, I don't know what the hell
early on,
happened.
the mob encounter rate in this one, for some reason on the server, is bonkers.
It is wild. And I the thing is, I tried fixing it once. It did not work out. It's just kind of set that way. Because Ryker does not host it on his actual computer. He hosts it on like a separate thing that he has to pay for. I forgot who's Red Hood. Oh, isn't that Jason? That's Jason Todd. Thank you.
Yeah, Todd's Red Hood.
Yeah. Well, because originally in the original comics, if I remember correctly, they made Jason Todd like a copy paste of Dick Grayson. Then eventually later on, they then changed up his story, and it was actually kind of nice. But I think more recently, I've been getting into a lot more of Marvel stuff. Like, oh my god, dude, I'm gonna spew for a little bit. Moon Knight. Moon Knight is fucking great.
Yes,
I love Moon Knight.
We actually
I cannot talk much about it because I don't know what you guys have seen, and I don't want to spoil anything. But like, mwah, I'd say literally, and I mean this honestly. This is one of Marvel's best shows on Disney Plus. I mean that.
Moon
That is
Knight's
the
just
truth.
a
Next
very
to
well-written
Loki.
hero. I think that's also.
Well, see, that's the thing. Moon Knight is such an underrated hero because, like, for the
Underrated,
longest
but
time, he
well-written,
was
yeah.
honestly a copy paste of Batman. He had a like similar power set to Batman and the way he worked, except he had just had the god Khonshu behind his side. That's it. That's literally it. But then over time, they added in more stuff. Like he has DID. He like in Khonshu's like a dick like half the time to him and is using him and abusing him. That he also has abilities that are supernatural as well. And fights the night, which is pretty cool as well.
It's also clear. Hey, how's it going?
I know. He's kind of like, to me right now, he is the MCU's only sort of Ghost Rider-esque type character because his thing is about vengeance because he's supposed to be the fist of vengeance for Khonshu, or the fists of Khonshu. Which I do want I do want Ghost Rider though. Give me Ghost Rider. I want it.
Ooh, Ghost Rider would be cool.
They're not gonna, because of reasons.
Which stinks.
The Dream SMP is so cringe. I absolutely agree with you.
Yeah, that's why.
But then again, it's because that's the thing. Like, I think it's designed for the younger audience. Think of like Sky does Minecraft. Like, let's go back to that era. A lot of them were designed for kids. You know, eventually they did start deviating, and he did Sky vs Gaming, which I fucking love. I love Sky vs Gaming. I love his GTA stuff. I think it's hilarious because you get to see him in his much more mature state and him being just him. You know, Adam being Adam, not like Adam being Sky, you know? You know what I mean? Because I feel like when you're designing yourself to be, like, kid-friendly, I feel like you have to put on... Unless you are kid-friendly yourself on the daily, you kind of have to hide your sort of adult side and adult stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Which sucks. I feel like that gets hard over time to have to keep, like, hiding your true self and kind of denying yourself the opportunity to be your authentic self as well.
Yeah, because that just puts a stress on you regardless of what kind of content you make.
Exactly, and if you get into like again the category of being for children, you have to obviously be attentive of what you say online, everything you say, just in general in your life. It's stressful. You always have to have kind of like a lieutenant behind your back.
Yeah.
We need Dan, TDM, and Stampy. Does Tan even do Minecraft anymore? Dan, TDM?
Where's
I don't
my
think he does, does
damn
he?
money, Dracula?
Where's my damn money,
why
Dracula?
does Dracula owe you money, Clear? What did Dracula do?
Listen, he owes me money too. He also owes me compensation for having his child in Castlevania. So hit me up. You owe child support, Dracula.
Let's see. Servers can sometimes be funky. I remember we had a similar thing when I did some servers for the homies. Yeah, like Minecraft servers are kind of weird. It'd be like that, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I mean, if we're not going to do the Nether stuff tonight, I might just go ahead.
No, I'd be gay. No, I thought we were. So that's why I was just kind of waiting for you to.
Kind of running around. That's why I TP'd back to you when I died. In the
no,
Nether.
oh, because I was waiting for you to get the coordinates. That's all. Because I don't have them.
Oh, I did have them, but then I thought you had TP'd off to me. I didn't know that we were just sitting here waiting for me to go back in and TP.
Yeah, I was waiting for you. So that's all. Oh, I should have been more clear. My bad. Oops.
I just thought you like, cause I TP'd you, just saw you like running in a direction, so it's like, oh, okay, I guess we're not doing the nether today.
No, we are. I was just waiting for you. I was just having a
I'm
conversation
sorry.
while I was just kind of waiting for you.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I was just like, I guess we're just not doing the nether, huh?
Nah. Alright, let me hop my holly jolly ass in there.
Wait, what the fuck?
I got some wool for some reason.
What the hell?
I don't remember you
My
being in here.
my pickaxes got separated.
Oh. That's not good.
Yeah, like I had what?
I don't know where.
Because remember how I had a pickaxe that was unbreaking and fortune?
Yeah.
For some reason, I now come back and I see that I have a fortune pickaxe, unbreaking pickaxe, and a silk touch pickaxe.
Ah.
I think the game bugged and it just decided, oh shit, he has like 3 things with 3 different enchantments instead of merging them back together, I guess. That is weird.
That is kind of weird. Alright, I'm going in.
Oh, well, we don't have an anvil anymore.
Oh, well, I'm... Huh?
It died. It broke.
Oh, so we have to go steal one is what you're saying.
They must be reforged in Dragon's Fire, do they? Because I just kind of did it. Hold on.
I am back in here whenever you're ready. It's so dark.
The food, if you think the streamer, you're a simp. You're a simp, you're a simp, you're a simp, a simp, a simp, a simp, a simpity simp.
If you think what of the streamer you're a simp?
Buttery cocoa with bread. That's it. It's buttery.
It. I mean, I have bread.
Buttery cocoa with bread.
You're right. I have bread right now. I'm also about.
So
to
we just put it on top of you, or we had to. Well, no, I was gonna say, do we have to smear you onto it? And I'm like, that just sounds weird.
That sounds not appropriate for the stream.
Oh no, not at all. Axel's knocking on my door. Hey yo, what'd you say? What'd you say, homie? I'm like, oh shit. Oh wait, you good?
Yeah, no, I'm dead, but I actually was wondering, can you TP to my dead body?
Yes, we did learn this. Remember the last time?
Alright, there we go. Cool. Alright, you're in good.
Alright, let's see. Is there anyone here?
I just got the blaze that was down the hall that schmurdered me, so you should be good.
That schmurdered you? Oh no, why is it schmurdering? Not
cause I don't know.
What?
Oh,
I'm alive! I don't know how I'm alive, but I'm alive! Barely. Oh my god. I don't want to get yeeted anymore. Dude, also, to anybody here out there listening, because I know the music is kind of blaring a little bit. I might have to turn it up a little bit, though. What? Are y'all excited for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, baby? 3!
It's 3! I am on fire. Haha.
Yeah, man, dude. I was so excited. And I remember back in, like, 2017 when that game came out, everyone was, like, wondering, where is this going to go next? Where is the next Xenoblade going to be? And everyone kind of assumed correct, which is, it's going to be in a place in the in-between space of 1 and 2, and it is. I can say that because it's been confirmed. Like, it's all but confirmed, like, literally. I don't need to say shit. So, I'm super excited. I'm curious to see how these worlds interact with each other and kind of merge together, because they were 2 different cultures.
Getting attacked every 5 seconds. That'd be great. I literally just TP'd back. Let me live!
No, you're not allowed to live. You gotta fight. You gotta fight to live. Fight, live to win. Till you die. Till the love dries in your eyes. Live to win. You know that song? Dude, the only reason I know that song is from South Park, and I don't even watch South Park.
I can't say I actually know that song.
It's from that, you know that one episode where they all play World of Warcraft?
Oh, yes, I do remember that.
Yeah, and they have the montage? Yeah, that's where that's from.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
That's the song that's playing.
Gotcha.
As a grinding, yeah. Do you remember when World of Warcraft was popular? Huh?
I remember I used to play World of Warcraft on a private
Oh,
server.
hi, bud. There's a wither here. Well, I got a sword. I don't know if that means anything.
Oh, I know you're here to try to kill you, big fucking nerd. Where's my gosh, Sam Boy? In some fucking Moon Knight comic panel. I love it.
Yo, let's go. Oh, right, because the Dracula does exist in the Marvel universe. I always forget that.
I'm gonna copy paste
because,
that to Ryker, and I'm also going to save that image, and I'm just gonna put it on my screen.
That's like one of the few things. Because Moon Knight is a supernatural hero, and also, by the way, Ivy, yes, do send it. I do want to see
Oh
it, but
my
do me a
gosh,
massive
that's
soul.
great.
Send it to my
That's
DMs.
great.
Do not send it in the server because I don't know if people are queasy or not, and you know I don't want people to kind of get uncomfortable by it.
Here we go. This is gonna
So
rest
just do
right
me a
here in
solid
the
and send it to me, just
corner.
me, and then if you want to send it in the server, then just put a spoiler tag on it and be like, "Hey, we're looking at like my eye."
This has become a Moon Knight positivity blog. Also, yo, Alex.
Dude, it do be true because listen, dude, Moon Knight is such a fun character, but like everyone forgot about him. They're like, who?
Yeah.
Because there's some memes, obviously, like random bullshit, go. That's the only like a couple of other memes from Moon Knight, and that's the only reason I knew him.
Yo, thank
was
you,
just the
Alex, for
memes.
coming in and doing the daily Riker Shank. It always makes me laugh, even when he's
God
not
damn it! Is Alex actually there, just doing the? I hate you,
Yeah,
Alex.
he just
Alex.
rolled in and typed you out.
No, where the fuck is this? No, hold
You have
up.
to remember
I
the
gotta.
command itself has a 3-second has a 3-minute cooldown.
No. I want you, Alex. Get in my stream right here. Look at me. Look at me. I want you to look at me. I want you to look at me. I want you to look at my eyes.
Also, hi Cisco.
You look at
How
me?
you doing?
Do that again. Do that again, and I'll come after you. I'll come after you. I'll get you Nico kneecaps. All right?
Oh, he going for the Nico kneecaps. The ninja serious.
Dude, I'm ninja serious, bro. Nah. They think that they're gonna like be trying to clown on me. Nah, fam. Nah. That's not how that works here.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, we're just gonna leave that Moon Knight picture just right there in the bottom corner of stream.
Hold
Thank
on.
you
I'm
for
being
sharing
burnt.
that.
Why am I
Queer.
being burnt?
Cause there's
Hold
probably
on. I accidentally fucked with my
There's probably
there we go. Perfect. Sorry. There we go. Perfect.
one of these things is out here.
Dude,
in
I
the
love
hallway,
that zoom
probably.
effect. Oh my god. Hey Alex, how you doing, bro? What you up to?
I thought there was a.
Don't Buster Wolf me though. Please don't. I don't want to be Buster Wolf tonight. Not
Hey,
tonight.
So there is no. I love how
Buster
I say
Wolf.
there's a cooldown on the command and Alex just goes straight for it.
Oh, that sounds like fun. I hope you enjoy that. It's always fun to see
Oh,
people do Minecraft Let's Play series. I used to be a part of like a lot of Minecraft stuff back in the day. Like I think that was essentially my channel was just Minecraft because that's what I was in love with. Obviously, I can't do it now because
Just the mince raft.
oh, that's sweet of you. That's kind of cool. I like that. That's a good idea. Go for it, Ivy. Oh my lord. Which again, I will have to do it one of these days as well. I do want to have a server, but I'm like, it's expensive, dude. Having a server that you have to run 24/7 is expensive.
Haha, I died again. Yo,
Like
anytime
that's why
Coco
with
dies
this
in
server,
Minecraft,
it's
drink
only
water.
I'm only turning on when I'm on because it takes up so much bandwidth and so much like other things, you know. Unless you're like outsourcing it, and at that point you have to have a lot of money just to pay for it.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, what's up, Cisco? How you doing, brother? What's up? You good? What's up?
I swear, can these blazes fucking stop?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Then pie time. No! We're not. No, we're not talking about pie no more. No, that's dead.
Oh, I mean, we did do that pie
Listen, the
tier,
only
and
pie I eat is apple pie, alright? Leave me alone.
I did publicly shame Riker for his poor tier list choices for when we did the pie tier list.
What do you mean? What was wrong with my tier list?
You had some that are like top tier absolute bangers, and you said that they were mid, and I wanted to break your kneecaps.
Oh, what? Okay, what? It's been so long, I don't remember that tier list at all.
Actually, I'm about to go pull up on your Twitter.
I don't remember that at all.
We
like,
both
what?
tweeted it out at one point.
We did. No, I know we did. I just don't remember when. It's been so. That's such an old thing we did, like ages ago.
Alright, time to pull up at Garden.
I do want to do a coffee tier list because I did ask on Twitter. It's like, hey, do you guys want a coffee tier list? And they're like, fuck yeah, we want a coffee tier list. I'm like, shoot, all right. And I've been meaning to do it.
Dude.
But when I do it, the thing is, I need to have all the coffee readily brewed. So I have to like make a lot of coffee, and I'm gonna have to just be like, listen, you're gonna hear me tired as shit, and I'm only gonna take sips. It's gonna be shots of them, so I don't die, and I'm not like just jittery as all hell for the rest of the day, because I know I will. Because that's all I'm gonna be doing is just that tier list. Hello.
I feel that. Yeah, that would actually be a pretty cool one to do. Honestly.
Because I'm the coffee ninja, you know. I drink the coffee, and I happen to be a ninja, you know, just the usual stuff.
Yeah.
Ow.
Alright, so hold on. Let me look up Riker's Twitter right now.
Ow! Oh god! Ow! Oh, it hurt. Final hydrate, Jesus.
Here it is. Okay, so let's see. So the tiers on this one, I'll read Riker's first, and then I'll go over mine. Also, well, you're welcome, Coco. Welcome. I'm sorry. Welcome. I like that. That was actually pretty funny. Clear. All right. So the tiers.
God damn it, Clear.
The tiers were absolutely incredible, amazing, wow. Quite
Wow.
great, but not quite irresistible. Good, but can only have every once in a while. Absolutely not. No way. No comment. All right, so obviously in top tier you had chocolate, followed by second tier from the top being apple, banana, key lime, and lemon meringue, which was like, okay, good.
Yeah.
Good, but only have once in a while was blueberry, cherry, coconut, and strawberry. I'm just like, all right, cool. You had blackberry, pear, and pecan, which that was the first one on mine because pecan is pretty top tier, along with blackberry pie.
I'm not a huge fan of pecan all too much. That's why I gave it that.
Absolutely not. No way. You put pumpkin, which I think your explanation was it was the texture of it or something, and so I let you have a pass on that one.
Yeah, it was the texture and also the flavor. I don't like pumpkin all that much, anyways, to begin with.
And then you put sweet potato.
But the texture also kills it for me.
It's like, bruh, how you gonna do sweet potato?
Wait,
like
which
that?
one?
You put sweet potato and no comment.
Because I don't know sweet potato. I've never tried it, so that's why I was like, I have no idea how to feel about it.
Okay, yeah, I think my biggest gripes on yours were pumpkin and blackberry and pecan being placed where they were, and then also not putting like banana cream also at top with chocolate because honestly cream.
Banana cream, I know. We're gonna make the joke. Just make it. Just do it.
I had to stop myself, but you know what? I'm gonna say it here, and this will just be potentially clipped out of context. Cream pies are the best pies.
There you go. There you go. She said the word. She said the magical word.
The phrase. But yeah, so like banana and chocolate cream pie, like definitely need to be top tier. I don't know if there's any other cream type pies.
No, not really.
If those are the only ones.
Oh shoot. But
anyway,
I will say though, have you seen the tier list I made for the retro video games? Because I did that for a sub goal, like ages ago. And I was curious if you had like taken a look.
I don't think
it's somewhere in my. I have no idea where the fuck it is. Because honestly, I did that like back on my subathon, so back on my birthday, so like this month, but like I want to say 2 weeks back now.
Okay, might not have been banana cream I gave you shit on. I think it was just pecan, pumpkin, and strawberry. Because chocolate, pecan,
actually, you know what?
pumpkin, and strawberry were my top tier, followed by apple, banana cream, blackberry, blueberry, key lime, and then cherry, coconut, pear, and sweet potato were in the like. I had nothing below good, but can only have once in a while.
I did have a couple. Well, it's because like I do have some things I do dislike, but I'm also just a picky person by default. Like that's just who I am as a person.
Yeah,
I tend to be picky.
Which I respected as someone who is also a picky eater. Because there's some things I absolutely will not touch. Like regular condiments are no go for me. I mean, for a reason, but yeah. Alright, so now we just have a bunch of zombie piglins, so I'm gonna get to do my favorite part of the Minecraft stream.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's your turn to help me out while I look for this.
Alright, so I'm about to get yeeted in the span of 5 seconds, so...
There we go. Yeah, thank you, Cisco. Thank you for making that a clip. Thank you. I will now clip this out of context. Thank you very much. I will make sound clips.
I fell.
You've McFallen and you can't get up?
I actually cannot get up. I'm going to have to go yeet myself into the lava.
God damn it, Coke. Oh, here it is. I'm gonna
Yeet.
send you this. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna send this to you
There's no-
of my game. I'm gonna get some flack for this. There's gonna be a lot of. I have to defend myself on this one.
Oh yes, it's
So
good.
I'm
You
gonna
can't
send
put
this to
clips
you
in my chat because I have links banned, but I'll see the clip. Don't worry. I'll see the clip. There we go. Now I can fall in lava and die. Now I can feel the cold embrace of death.
The cold embrace of death.
As Animal Crossing.
Damn, I know you're here, Dracula. You big fucking nerd. Where's my goddamn money?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I think there's another one that I think has Moon Knight that has like him talking about like, where's my money? Where's my money?
Where's my money?
Oh, hello. My goddamn money, huh?
Alright, now to start eradicating zombie piglins, but without getting, you know, dead.
Yeah, mauled to death. Yeah, go for it.
Oh no!
Once you're done with that, let me know what you think.
To my own death.
Let me. I want to hear your community's opinion about my tier list because I think I like my tier list. I think my tier list is very good, but I think some people it's gonna be a little bit like, ooh, I don't know how to feel about this one. There are some where I had no comment on because I had no idea. Like, I know there's a... I can't... Like, let me look actually right now. I have it on my phone right now. Let's take a little look-see here. Yeah, the Bailey Asteroid, the Emerson Arcadia... Oh, no, Emerson I knew. Bailey Astrocade I didn't know. Epoch GPC I had no idea about. Adventure Vision I had no idea about. Super Micro I had no idea about. I think that's it, really. Yeah, no, everything. So the ones that I had no idea, I just kind of slammed at the bottom because I was like, I have literally no frame of reference to discuss this. So I'm like, I can't give a comment on both positive and or negative.
This is gonna be us judging Riker's tier list opinions.
Here we go.
So let's see. S tier, we've got GBA, the DS, PlayStation 3, Switch, and PlayStation 4. Or is that 3?
Yeah, 4. It's 4.
4.
I can let you know.
Would have preferably put 3 up in S, but that's my very
The
biased
reason
opinion.
I put 4, and it's because I had to look. I looked at it in the grand scheme of things. So the reason I put 4 was because it was essentially what brought Sony back after the blunder that was the PS3, because they really fucked up with that one. They eventually did try to bring it back, but it was too late. PS4 was literally the leader of that generation, and that's why I think it has so many of the best games. It has so many banger titles and series that have been brought back, and I think really did revolutionize them and bring them to the modern age, you know?
No, the original PS3s weren't garbage, Cisco. Honestly, when it still had the ability to do backwards compatibility, it was peak. And then they fucked it up by taking that out so that we could have godforsaken Blu-ray player capabilities, which no one uses. Literally, name one person who actually uses their PlayStation 3 to watch Blu-rays. Please do tell me.
Me. I'm not even guessing you. I wish I was. No, I genuinely do. Because we never had a Blu-ray player. We never went out and bought a Blu-ray player.
They took it out for you. I just want you to know that.
Huh?
They took away backwards compatibility on PS3 because of you. I want you to know that.
Well, listen, I didn't intentionally do it. See, the thing was, okay, let me explain this. I only recently got a PS3, and I owned the original PS3. We're talking like the model with the backwards compatibility, and it had a Blu-ray player. But the reason that they like changed its price was because what was it? The price. The price was so expensive. The marketing was terrible. That was one of the reasons that it failed. Marketing was god-awful for the PS3 initially. The price was awful. It was omega expensive. Like, if we're talking the 60GB model, that's over $600, $700. It was not cheap. So that's why I put it, like, a lot lower, was because it just kept cucking itself over literally at every turn until later on, and they removed the backwards compatibility, which also did hinder it, but made it cheaper for the consumer base because they wanted to keep the Blu-ray player.
True, I'll give you that. I never knew anyone who purchased personally the $600 variant of the PlayStation 3, because also back then that was still during the time period of, oh, there's a reason to buy physical, and most people I knew bought physical, myself included.
Oh, exactly, and so it's just like, you know, you're spending $600 on a thing for physical games, but it's also just omega expensive. Like, you're talking like you're dropping bank on this.
Okay, I can give you
and
that
that's
one.
in like...
Sorry, I can give you that one.
No, that's my reasoning behind it. Like, everything has a reasoning, so if you want to, like, have a discussion with me about it, I'll let you know why I did it. I even verbally told it in my stream, but to anyone who wasn't there, I don't mind explaining myself.
Okay, so I would have put PS3 above 4. I mean, because the 4 was good, but I can also agree on the fact 2 is top tier. 2 was probably best PlayStation, honestly.
Exactly, that's why I put it up there, was because it was literally the best PlayStation.
Okay, so then we got A tier. Neo Geo Pocket, Color, the Wii, the original Game Boy, the GBC, SNES, PlayStation, Xbox 360, 3DS. Okay, yeah, I can, as much as I hate Xbox, 360 was the better one out of all of them. I'd say that, and then followed by the original. Also, yeah, I'm back in my house, sorry. Because I'd, like, literally...
No, you know what's bad, too? I was fighting 2 wither skeletons. I didn't kill them.
You're telling me there's wither skeletons, and you didn't immediately tell me, Coco, shut the fuck up, there's wither skeletons.
I was letting you talk.
No,
it's because, like, I wanted to let you have the conversation.
You gotta interrupt me when it's something like that. If it's me going off on my normal tangent shit, that's fine. That's whatever. You can let that be. When there's wither skeletons involved, fucking tell me to shut my damn mouth and go!
Well, shit. Too late.
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. No, we can fix this, because I got the house TPs
TP back.
and everything. I can TP back. Hold on.
And that's why I put it at the 360. And I know a lot of people will look at me funny because, like, I am a Wii player and I love the Wii a lot. And they're like, why'd you put an 8 tier? Main reason, it had barely any like games that were worthwhile that weren't just casual.
Real quick. Game end yourself real quick.
Yep. Yeah, I got it.
Alright, cool, gamer.
Like that's the only reason I put Wii lower is because there's just not a lot of third-party games on it. There's like beyond just Nintendo, and if you weren't a Nintendo fan, it had no meaning to you to have a Wii.
Yes.
Plus, the controller was a bit different and off-putting for a lot of people as well.
Yeah. So hold on, we'll do this real quick, and then I'll get back to ripping apart your tier list.
Yes.
Alright, there we go. I'm in.
I also know I put SNES lower too as well because I know a lot of people would also give me shit for that I put the SNES lower when it's like, oh, it has all the best. I'm like, yeah, it did. But the problem is with the SNES is just that Genesis still outdid it slightly, and Nintendo was also still like kind of trying to figure shit out, and
are you gonna TP back?
If you weren't an RPG guy, oh yeah, I'm gonna go there. Yeah, hold up. If you weren't an RPG guy, I'd say the SNES didn't have super much stuff going on.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, it just wasn't there for any other, like, a lot of the other genres that existed. It was mainly a big old JRPG machine.
Number 1 bitties cheered.
Oh my gosh. Also, Furret, hello, how are you doing? It's,
well, we lost one of them.
Coco and the Gullible D's Nuts guy, Ryker. Yes, it is us, the duo.
Wow, that's how I'm known now, as the Gullible D's Nuts guy? Shit.
Yeah, kind of. Also, thank you for the 44 bits, Furret. How you doing today?
Dude, I don't even fall for them anymore. And it's mainly because, okay, listen. And I'm gonna take the heat off of me for 2 seconds. Let me break something down. There are so many people that I watch that I'm like, who are much smarter at catching this than me, and while they're in the middle of a game, will get caught easy. And it's because you're mainly not paying attention. You will just read things automatically without ever actually realizing what you just said. Because streaming is hard, dude.
Yeah, it requires you to focus a lot, which is why I'm also not playing the game right now, and we're gonna continue going over Riker's tier list. So yeah, the SNES one, like, I can see your method for it. I would have put it. Actually, no, I probably wouldn't have put it S, but that's just because I never grew up with it. I played it and owned one.
Yeah.
But I mainly grew up with like N64. Furret, you can go ask Riker these things yourself. I just want you to know.
Wait, what? What was the question?
Ask Ryker if he likes honeydews, like honeydew melon.
No.
You actually really?
No, I don't like them.
Do you like cantaloupe?
No.
I'm actually going to fight you on site.
I see. The thing is with fruit, I'm a tropical guy. You give me a lot of the more exotic fruit. Like, I love guava. I love mango. I love bananas. I love plantains.
Okay, I can
fried
respect
plantains.
that,
Oh,
but
yes.
also that means you don't like watermelon, and I don't know how to feel about that.
No, I like watermelon. That's the only one I tolerate, and that's because it's just mainly water.
Watermelon, the best tropical fruit.
I hate.
Honeydew, these bits fit in your mouth.
Honeydew, these bits fit in your mouth.
Yeah, they do. You want me to fit them in right now? I can chipmunk it. Just here we go. Ah.
Thank you for the 100 bits with that. That was pretty funny. So let's see. Neo Geo I can't really comment on just because I've never played it. Wii was pretty good. Honestly, I probably would have dropped Game Boy down to B. I do think the Game Boy Color was better, in my opinion.
It was better, but I'd say the only reason it's higher, and I also said this on stream, the reason it's there is because of the fact that it lasted for so long and had so many units sold for the longest time. It was literally one of the oldest running consoles ever.
True.
Because it lasted till 2006, I think was the last time they manufactured one, or 2003. It was an obscenely long time they kept manufacturing these fuckers for no reason. They had gone through so many multiple like console generations before they discontinued the original Game Boy line.
It was like the Twinkie of
Cantaloupe these bits in your mouth. See, anything can be a decent
video game world,
joke if you try hard enough.
Neo Geo Pocket, the reason I put it there as well is because of the fact that a lot of people who like own one are die-hard fans. They're like, dude, this is the console. Thank you, Anonymous Cheer, for the 10 bits. Ow, I've been hit in the face.
Also, thank you for the 100 bits. Can you lope these bits in your mouth? See, anything can be a decent joke if you try hard enough. Thank you for that, Furret. I appreciate it.
Damn it, Furret.
So pretty solid A tier. And 3DS. Honestly, I would put the 3DS up an S. Like, it was a pretty honestly, real talk. Yeah. I know I would have.
No, okay, so I would have as well. I actually would have agreed with you, and I do agree with you. The only issue was the pricing. And initially, they so royally screwed up. Thank you for the 10 bits! They royally screwed over the 3DS because it was so expensive and for the longest time had nothing worth of value, and it took forever for it to eventually take off. And they had to make so many models before it started to really get its stride on.
Yeah, it really caught on a lot more when they had the XL series, which is the one I have owned and loved.
Yeah, I own the XL series.
I love both my
You
XLs.
enjoy this way too much. Get smacked. God damn it.
Let's see. Tier B.
No, not again. Oh, ow, ow, ow,
Atari
ow.
2600, the Neo Geo Pocket, NES, and 64, the GameCube. I have thoughts on that one. PlayStation
what, the
Portable, PS3, Sega Genesis, Game Gear, the Dreamcast, TurboGrafx 16, the Wonder Swan Color, the original Xbox, Xbox One, and then PlayStation 5. Yeah, why the fuck did you put GameCube in B and not S?
Why did I put GameCube in B and not S?
Yeah,
for the sole fact, that it's one of Nintendo's worst selling consoles.
But even then, it's still one of the best.
It's one of the best. No, I absolutely agree. But it just sold poorly.
Shit.
Its game library was kind of minuscule when it comes to third-party stuff. They had some good stuff, I won't lie, but it just wasn't there fully. And I'd say, like, for the most part, like, it's kind of been relegated to being a part of, like, retro history. And now, obviously, it's getting its strides again. It absolutely has banger games that are not being remade. But, you know, it took a long time for people to appreciate it because most people kind of put Nintendo out and about. Put your hands up! Oh my god, dude, no, I don't. Put your hands up, I'm playing my song and the butterflies fly away.
Yeah, and I guess I can kind of get, like, yeah, with a lot of tier lists and things like that, you're going to have to, like, also look at how the console sold, but I also just, I just can't agree with that being on, at least on the GameCube. That being
Thank you for the 10 bits, let's go!
Factor in it not being an S. That's just me, though, probably. SMH GameCube suck ass for real. Axum, you're fucking catching it. Also, thank you for the now 200 bits. I just saw the first one.
Dude, I don't know how many. It's like 50 bits now.
And Sony that Riker's talking shit. # banned from Pokemon. Riker's probably too young to even have played most of these systems. So wonder he loves these bits. Oh my god.
Dude, I do. Well, see that. Okay, listen. I know I'm younger, but see, here's the thing. I actually, in my teens, got into a weird, like, thank you for the 100 bits actually total. Thank you, Cisco. Much appreciated. Ow, 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 ow. It's still going. Ow, 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 ow. So yes, I am younger than most of these consoles, but the thing is, during my teen years got into, like, early preteens and then like teen and then obviously now got into retro gaming a lot. Like, and here's how bad it got. I got to the point where when I was 13 years old, and because obviously for reasons, I begged my parents, I want an N64.
Riker is probably too young to even have played most of these systems.
That is not a joke.
No
I'm being
wonder he
dead
loves
ass. That's not even me being like, oh, look at Riker, he's being a little tattled, like little liar. No, I'm being dead ass. I don't know what compelled me, but I just wanted one so bad. I think it's because Did You Know Gaming really did that for me.
Yeah, Riker's being dead ass. I'm just out here being dead.
So wait, what was on that?
I'm at 1,466
actually, there's a handful that I actually would drop now. Does it hit you until all the bits hit you? Yes, they do.
Thank you for the 66 bits, Ferd. I appreciate it.
Let me look real quick. So, okay, so I have Atari, which I could honestly take it or leave it. Same with TurboGrafx 16. Ow, 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 ow. Oh my god, help! Help! Help!
Everyone point and laugh at Riker. He's getting hit by bits on his side of the stream.
Oh, it hurts!
You can view on !multi. Because he has the little program thing that when you donate bits, it throws things at you. I've been meaning to buy it.
It does. Let me see. So yeah, TurboGrafx, I could take it or leave it. I could drop it. PS3, no, I'm okay with that. Game Gear, I could take it or leave it. Wonder Swan, I could take it or leave it. And Xbox One. No, Xbox One I think is fine right there because it did do a number. People are gonna get mad at me at where I put the other Xbox. They're gonna actually lose a gasket. God damn it! Thank you for the 300 bits, Cisco. Much appreciated. God damn it! There's been so many bits.
Don't worry, you might not be able to see. You won't see the items on my side for it, but you only see it when his model goes back and forth like that. That's because the items like interact with the model directly because of the extension, and it'll bounce it. But yeah, I'm not playing Arceus. I'd say, honestly, Atari 2600, I can agree with that one being in B. It's the best out of all the Ataris, if we're being real. Neo Geo Pocket, again, like the color. Neo Geo Pocket Color, I've never played. NES, below SNES, yes. 64 too! 64 and GameCube are personally both that I would have put up an S, regardless of their sales and the price.
And it's not just that, it's just 64 had nothing to show except for Nintendo games as well. That, for some reason... Oh wow, what are the chances, huh? But I think it's just because with the N64, there was very little stuff going on with it. It was one of, I'd say, Nintendo's lowest points when it came to games.
Yeah. Just notice Coco
To
is
me,
the
at least, and from the
only-
industry perspective.
is the only non-jiggling VTuber. I mean, I have jiggle physics. I have titties. They jiggle. It's just
God
you don't
damn,
see
imagine
it because-
dying to piglins. L's. I know, listen. I'm not good, alright? Listen, I accidentally hit the piglins and I didn't mean to.
Yeah, no, I have jiggle physics. You just can't see them because first off, my model's backed out. It's more visible when I'm playing something and I'm like in full view on the screen. But yeah, like I have titty physics. Don't worry. My
There
model's
is
always
one
had
though,
them.
I am ashamed that I put lower and I would have loved to put it higher.
Let's see. So,
And I know
yeah,
that for true.
I will fist fight you for N64 and Nintendo GameCube. PlayStation Portable, yeah, that one belongs to B. We already talked about PS3. The Genesis, I would have at least bumped up to A. Genesis was good.
The Genesis was amazing.
And the Dreamcast both. They need to be.
Well,
an
okay,
A at
Dreamcast
minimum.
is because it's the problem with the Dreamcast was it was the Sega's like again worst selling next to the Sega Saturn. Sega Saturn did a little bit better, but it's their worst selling console. They couldn't get an audience back, and they just kind of got murdered. Even though it had so many amazing games, it couldn't bring Sega out of its kind of failure.
Yeah,
And I think that's what really killed it. Genesis, the reason I gave it that and I didn't put it higher, it's for the fact that at the end they were just putting it on life support, dude. Like they were literally trying to keep that damn thing alive, and it just really started to eat away at the Genesis's kind of fan base for it, you know?
Yes.
Like the 32X and the Sega CD, like those. I'd say the CD was actually a smarter idea because this is when people wanted CD gameplay. But no, the other one I just can't vouch for. 32X just made no sense at all because it was a stopgap and it just was dumb. It was not very good.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Game Gear again, never played. Dreamcast we already talked about. TurboGrafx. Graphics I've never actually played.
I love the
I've
Turbo.
never
Okay,
heard of the Wonder Swan. What is that?
okay, so you know Gunpei Yokoi, right?
Yes.
This is his last handheld he ever made before his death.
Oh.
And it was his last foray, and he worked with Wonder Swan, and it was supposed to be like almost like kind of follow up to what the Game Boy line was, because he failed on the Virtual Boy. He then left Nintendo and then made the Wonder Swan and the Wonder Swan Color, which has a huge fan base in Japan. It is a Japanese-only handheld console, which is fucking amazing, and I love it. And I put it up there because it deserves, because obviously Gunpei Yokoi, this was his last attempt, and I felt like I had to at least honor the man. He did a lot of good work
Okay,
for
I can
Nintendo,
respect
so I
that.
was like,
I've
nah.
never heard of it, but I can respect that. Because Gunpei Yokoi, for anyone who doesn't know, he's basically the father of handhelds. Like, you know, with the original Game Boy and everything. Made the Virtual Boy, which, as we know, was a commercial failure due to pricing, advertising, the games themselves and everything. Like, a lot of things.
Yeah, it was just not good. It was a lot of things, yeah.
Xbox original, yeah, it's not as great as the 360 was.
I would have
Xbox
see
One,
that's one where I also do regret. I should have put it higher because it was actually semi worth it, but it didn't sell well. Like it was just really hard, and it barely had a presence in Japan. Like one of the biggest video game markets ever, just couldn't land. Every time it just.
Honestly, Xbox One and PS5, as controversial as this may be, I probably would have put them in C.
PS5 is just because it's so new and there's just nothing on it. That's the reason it's
I just
lower.
think for both of them, like honestly, Xbox and PlayStation, unfortunately, have just kind of really like lost what they used to have back in the day, in my opinion. But again,
Oh,
that's just me.
absolutely. Well, that's why
I-
you're gonna see something of Xbox be in a different place that some people will actually argue with me, but there's a reason why I put it there, and I know some people agreed with me on it.
Yeah, let's see.
But you'll see.
C tier, the Atari 5200, the Jaguar, ColecoVision, and Television, Neo Geo. I'm gonna just put them all in one thing. I've never played them before, but I also know they aren't the strongest ones for their particular thing. Okay, Pengy, if you can read the fucking screen, you'll see that this is Ryker's console tier list. This isn't mine. I did not put the PSP where it was. This is Ryker's. Yell at him, not me.
Wait, what did I put the PSP in B?
You put the
Oh,
PSP,
because-
yeah, you put it in B and then the Vita in C.
Failure rate.
I didn't say it was your... Okay, well, I can't physically change Ryker's list. It's a PNG.
Like, I'm just saying that. Like, the only reason I would have put it in A tier, and that's the truth. I don't put it in S tier because it didn't grasp the market.
You're
But
a failure,
The only reason
Ryker.
it's
Oh
not
my
an A tier. Huh?
He just said you're a failure, Ryker. The Vita
Bro,
was
I'm just being honest, dude. Like, I have to look at it at like the everything, including games, which it had solid games. That's why it's in B. It would have been in C if it didn't have banger games. It'll be like, it was malfunctional as all hell, barely had any games to speak of, and barely held a market in the candle in comparison to the DS, one of the best-selling handhelds. Yeah, there's no fucking candle to it.
The only good PSP game was Dissidio 1 and 2. Honestly, all the games I like on PSP, I've played through Vita, and they were mainly ports from PSP.
Yeah. See, no, Vita, I also put, like, low. Some people are going to actually throw a gasket at me.
I would put Vita above PSP. But, like, they can both
The
stay
only-
in B or C, but, like, Vita needs to be above
Vita,
PSP.
I had to put lower because of the fact that it was an atrocity. The fact that it had, like, mobile connection that you needed, like, proprietary memory cards. They, like, really fucked over the Vita horribly. And they had barely any games for it that weren't ports of the PSP. Barely anything new, and it was mainly being held up by indies. That's it.
Which
Like,
is a
and if you
shame
want to argue
because
with me, so be it, but that's just the truth, bro.
Which is a shame, 'cause
Vita
it did
was
the-
a
it did PSP
insane
better than
failure.
PSP did, which is a shame because
Huh?
it's a shame because some of the ports that Vita had were better than the original. It's kind of sad that it was as it was, and I'm not just saying this because I own a Vita and I enjoy it. Honestly, do you think it would have gone different if they had waited on the PlayStation Portable and had just like waited a few years for the Vita and given Vita everything? Like, do you think it would have played out a bit different? Do you think it would have played out different if they had waited with the PSP and just given everything to the Vita? If they had just waited?
Yeah, I think it would have 100%. 100%. I think it would have given it the opportunity, but it's also the fact that they really shouldn't have done a lot of the things which they, oh my god, they did, which was like make it mobile cellular, like make you have to get a cellular plan to get it like online, be super expensive, on top of the fact that you needed proprietary memory cards to be able to save games and data, and they didn't fit a lot. Like, and I would even argue this, Nintendo has done that better. The motherfuckers who are the worst when it comes to modern technologies literally outdid Sony in that capacity. Instead of making proprietary stuff for their, like, you know, handheld lines, they're like, nah, just use a USB or use a SD card. That's it. Very simple, straight to the point.
Vita helped me with Final
And when
Fantasy
Nintendo
14,
does that,
it'll
then
be
you
a-
know you fucked up.
Wait, how did Vita help you with 14? I want to know that. Also, Coco, Pete, the link I sent if you want to feel immense pain and agony. You know what? Fucking sure. Let's see what Pengy sent, so that let's just live in Italy.
You forgot the best handheld gaming device. What did you see that seemed, well, did you see that Steam Deck? No? Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you're referring to? I don't know what console you're referring to, Cisco. Do you mind explaining to me?
Pengy, that hurt.
Or are you talking about the phone?
Especially from the person who made it, saying that they were all okay. Oh gosh. Okay, so I gotta read this real quick. We're pausing the tier list roast for this. Someone said, "I'm doing a project on elderly Twitch streamers. If you're a streamer and over 25, DM me." And then they also said in the reply to it, "Guys, this is a trending meme. I swear, I too am 25 this year. The elderly." That hurts.
Are you good?
For anyone who doesn't know the context of why I'm feeling pain, I turned 27 in July.
Damn. Damn.
Considered an elderly streamer at fucking 27.
Yeah, you're elder. Look at you. Look at the age. Oh, damn. She's geriatric. She.
27, that's cute, Pengy. Stop. Also, Ryker, you shut up.
Listen, I'm still youthful. I still got life in me. You got one foot in the grave.
Bitch, do I look like I'm dead? I might be dead inside, but not outside. As long as I'm still kicking, I can still kick your ass.
I'm just fucking with you, man.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
Oh my god.
Anyway, did Ryker say PSP is glitchy? I told you Ryker's too young for these consoles.
No, I did, because no, literally. Okay, listen. I know it's later on. Initially, no, it wasn't. It was solid. However, every technician I've talked to have talked about the PSP and how fucking atrocious it is to fix it and how problematic it was. It's essentially to the levels of the NES where they its very design is so royally flawed that it was going to die at some point or another. It was going to die because you cannot miniaturize a CD drive. You cannot. It's damn near impossible. That's why they're so fucking clunky.
It would be a lot
They are
harder
big
to do
for a
PSP
reason.
repair than a Vita repair. Go
A Vita is super
28
easy,
a
and
few
that's why
days.
they went with cartridges for the Vita, because they knew trying to make a CD drive again would not work, and it would die.
All right, let's see. Philips CD. Oh gosh, Philips CDI. I think should just be in its own tier.
Of just shit, yeah.
I need just meme, and just put CDI. Honestly, because I mean, granted, it was fucking garbage, but
The only reason it's in C is because it was funny. That's it.
It was like
just a
so
meme.
bad it's good. It's like The Room and Neil Breen movies. Like it's so
Exactly.
bad it's good. Wii U, I can understand why you put it there. As great of a
I
thing
had
as
to,
it was
that's
in
the one that hurt
end,
me the
it
most. I
was-
wanted to put it in B. I wanted to so bad because I think the Wii U had so much to offer. But I'm like, dude, honestly, the sales, just like the offerings for third party, I'm like, fuck, dude, I can't justify it to myself. No matter how much I want to, I had to put it in that tier.
Atari Lynx, never played.
The Atari
Vectrex,
Lynx
the
is the-
master. No, the Lynx I meant. Shoot. Anyway.
Master
yeah.
System, yeah, that's another one that I know some people are gonna be flack for
Yeah,
because like I had to put it there because it didn't capture an audience. The only place it captured an audience in was I think Brazil. That's it, and maybe a little bit of Japan, but like
Honestly,
mainly in the West.
The last one's in the tier for tier C. Yeah, the Lynx, the Vectrex, the Mega System, the original Wonder Swan, the Series X and S, and then the 780 or 7800. Yeah, I can't comment on them because I've never
5200, I would actually have. I think I might have
Never
dropped
done
it
them.
now. I think yeah, I think that one I'll
Uh,
drop. The 7800 I would have kept because the 7800 has backwards compatibility with the 2600. That's like the only reason it has any value.
June 5th, about to be 30. It's over for me. Cisco, you're still young. As long as you got life, as long as you're still kicking, you can kick ass.
I still can breathe, baby. I can
I used to
breathe.
fix people's consoles. I've done console repair, mainly on handhelds, and then I've also done on my Switch Lite because I snapped one of the Joy-Cons. Luckily, I snapped the left one because if
I
it
do-
was the
I
right
do
one, I
console
would have had
repair.
to send it out.
I also do console repairs, except I do that more for like a living thing because like I do actually work on a lot of them. I've worked on Xbox. I've worked on 360. I've worked on Dreamcast.
Oh, nice.
I've done a handful of things.
I'd like to do actual like big console. Like I handhelds are fun,
and yes,
but I would like to learn doing console.
There's only one console I don't want to fuck with, and that's PS3, and OG PS3s, like the clunkers. Nah, I don't fuck with those.
I would.
Those
be
things are
scared.
so touchy-feely that it just terrifies me that I'm like, I could literally just sneeze on it or like look at it funny and I'll be like, and I'll have no idea why it just died on me because they're just that prone to overheating and killing themselves. They're just, I've always said that generation is just notorious for being shit for like how fast they try to manufacture things and bring them out the next gen.
No, Cisco, you only become a wizard when you turn 33. That's when you become a wizard.
Are you a wizard, Harry?
Handheld repair is fun. I enjoy it. It's a little patient, but I like it. Can you read my PSP rant to Ryker? I don't know. Also tell Kelsey I said happy birthday if you're in.
What
call
was the
with her.
PSP rant? Let me hear.
Let's see. Hold on. Mine never had issues. To be fair, though, I had the 3000. Maybe the issues had been ironed out by then. But like I never had issues. I still don't. Turned it on 2 weeks ago. Ryker just do. Okay,
No. They're not right. They're not wrong. They did fix a lot of things. However, in those later models, they did remove a lot of things like AV support and a couple of other small things
so
that were
was the
really
trade-off
nice.
with the later PSPs. They were a bit better because they took things out of it. The originals.
Yeah, exactly. And then at
the
that point, like, is
originals
that
were
really
not.
a progression?
Which I can see that because I actually knew someone who had an original and it did have problems.
Yeah, they're notorious for failing pretty consistently, so that's why I was like, yeah, I can't give it to it.
Yes. D tier. This has some bangers. Let's see. We got the 3DO IM, the Coleco Telestar Arcade, the Fairchild Channel F, the Magnavox Odyssey. So those first four I've heard of, but never know very nothing about it. So
they are like essentially like we're talking OG gaming. They're like the oldest you could possibly get.
The Microvision and the N-Gage. Yes, I am familiar with them.
The N-Gage, that one, I just couldn't. I was like, no way. I'm like, you're lucky you're not in D tier or F tier.
You know why it's or what? Do you know the running theory with why the N-Gage is designed like it is?
Why?
I think they there was I don't know if it's a joke or not. I think they briefly mentioned on Did You Know Gaming that it's potentially designed around Goatsy.
Oh my god.
Which makes sense because of the time that it was around.
Can Ryker put a tier list of systems he's actually touched?
Thank you for the 100 bits. Can Ryker put a tier list of systems he's actually touched? I mean, he's a retro collector. Yeah, he can. He could probably do quite a few of these.
I've touched most of these. There's only a handful that I've never messed with.
Yes.
I don't know what you mean by that. If you're talking about the ones I grew
just
up
too
with,
young for
then sure.
opinions to actually matter.
Okay, I'm stepping in on this one. I think Furred and Pangy, y'all need to stop taking Ryker's age into this. That has nothing to do with it. He is a retro collector and has touched more of these consoles on this list than even I have. And I am like fucking 4 or so years his superior. So I'm gonna kindly ask that you guys stop saying he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's very valid in his opinions. I'm sorry if you disagree with them. Thank you both for the
I think it's just because like I knew I would get roasted for this, and I think it's mainly because I'm young, but it's also the fact I don't have the biases that most people have. Because like N64 had to lower it because like you look at it nowadays, dude. Come on, let's keep it $150. Most of them are really not that great.
Yeah, like
They did not age
bring
well.
his age into this. That's the thing.
I have to keep it like $150 with a lot of these. Like
and
there was one that I'm actually depressed I had to put lower.
And I'm sure y'all are joking, but I'm tired of seeing that because like he's pretty valid in what he does given his knowledge, his extensive knowledge as a creator, or not as a creator, as a retro collector. I grew up with over half of these and never used all of them, and I'm older than all of them. Man's a learned scholar. Y'all just trying to bring him down.
I would argue that. I mean,
I just wanted to roast Ryker. I don't care about his opinions.
I just wanted to roast Ryker.
I thought it was roast
I
Ryker
don't
time.
care
Okay.
about his opinions.
It's roast Ryker time.
He can
for
have his own
without his age.
opinions.
Okay,
I thought it was roast
and
Ryker
we're also
time.
roasting the list itself, not really him. I say that as I'm telling Ryker that I will fistfight him for his placement of a few of my childhood dreams and childhood.
Which
consoles.
yeah, I will agree that some of them could go higher, but it's just I have to look at it like the most objectively as possible. I think that's the thing, because subjectively, yeah, I would have put GameCube a lot higher. I think the GameCube is such an amazing console that deserves so much love and respect nowadays.
Also, Slasherman, thank you so much for starting that follow. Welcome to the Buttery Battalion. How you doing today? Sorry about that, Ryker.
No, that's totally fine. A lot of these things, like the Sega Saturn is one that I'm like, dude, it absolutely deserves love and respect. But I had to put it so low because I'm like, dude, it failed spectacularly. Sega had no idea what the fuck they were doing. They were stumbling most of the time with the Sega Saturn. They're like, the only time it did well was in Japan. That's the only place it did well, and they had a ton of games. And even then, as a Sega Saturn collector, most of your games are gonna be Japanese. You're not gonna be getting American ones unless you want to break bank. We're talking like borderlining $300, $400, $500 per game. That's not like like the top titles. We're talking like the majority of the titles are in that range. You're never gonna find them under like $100 easy.
Also, thank you.
And if you do find them under 100, they're broken.
Yes. I'm muting up bits. He put some systems too low. Yeah, I can agree with that one. There's some that definitely are lower than what I think they should be. And there's some that are higher up than what I think they should be too. But anyway, going back to the list though. Okay, so first 4 know nothing about. Microvision and Engage, definitely understand why they're there. Virtual Boy, I'm curious to see E tier, because if Virtual Boy is in D tier, in your opinion, the ones that are
because
E
the only reason I gave Virtual Boy
actually
because it tried to do something different. That's the only reason, and it had good games.
No, I was about to say
it had good games.
Yeah, no, I'm saying for Virtual Boy to be there and there's something below that, like, also, actually, one thing I was gonna say before finishing up, Cisco brought up a good point. What about the SP, Ryker? Where the fuck's the GBA SP? That should have been
that would be
above Advance.
Oh no, it would, but they didn't have an SP because this is one that's pre-made.
Whoever
this
made
is a pre-made list.
Doo-doo. They forgot.
No,
the
that
best
I know.
handheld.
I looked at it and I said, "Oh, this is shit," and then I just had to roll with it.
They got the fucking Microvision, but they forgot to put the SP on there.
I guess they were just like, it's just the Game Boy Advance
on
There's no difference.
Where's the SP? Also,
but I would have
why
100% put it above Advance. Like Advance to me, the only reason it was there because there was no SP, and I was like, Advance just is the best.
Okay,
of
so
all the Game
we
Boys,
just got to the first one on why you said that. For anyone who wasn't here, because I think both of you were here after we had talked about 3DS. To summarize, Ryker's thoughts on why 3DS is an A below the regular DS, is because of the fact that it didn't get as good until it hit a certain point. Also, thank you for the 100 bits. 3DS, and I can agree with him on that one. The base 3DS, especially when it released, there wasn't really a whole lot that released with it. Things didn't start catching up memento until the 3DS XL. And I fully agree with that.
And by that point, they've had all their bangers to kind of throw out in one go. And so it just kind of took forever. It took its stride, but it could not live up to the expectations of the DS, which was the biggest revolution, I'd say, ever in gaming, and really did push 3D technology in handhelds,
It just
to
felt more
dual screen
comfortable than the
technology,
regular 3DS
had
can
such
play.
banger. It literally released with Mario 64 DS. Like, you can't top that as a release title. Like, you look at the 3DS's release titles, and you look at the DS's titles, they're just non-comparable. They're not even close.
Yeah. The 2DS can play 3DS games. 3DS can play DS games too. So can the 2DS and the XL.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's like, but most people weren't buying it for the DS capabilities. They're paying for the 3DS games.
Yeah.
Because, if you wanted to play DS games, you just played on your DSi, at that point,
Yeah, which that also goes with the
Like,
thing
what
with DSi too. Like some people think, oh, I got DC for an activity, let's go.
See, with the DSi, the DSi had some good things because it had like DSiWare and like digital games, and they did actually make quite a number of DSi games, like including like I think a Shantae game.
Yeah.
So there was reason to get it, and it was good. It was bigger screen. It had like a bunch of applications, and I think it was fun. But beyond that, like if you wanted to transition into the 3DS line, it's like you would have to do it for the 3DS games, not for the DS capabilities, because they didn't look all too great on the DS because they would blow it out sometimes and it looked kind of muddy.
Yeah, which definitely is something that was highlighted with 3DS emulation. The fact that, it has the capabilities, but for some reason they're locking it. Because people had, that's why, like Citra, the 3DS games look so much clearer on that, because they're uncapping it. For some reason the 3DS was capped. I don't know why, but...
I think just due to processor, probably, because they didn't want to overclock it or anything or push it too far.
Which, yeah, that makes sense. I love
Nintendo's always been prone to underclocking their consoles, like how the Switch is actually underclocked.
Yeah, I can believe that.
So they're notorious for doing that, so I'm not surprised that it was capped at a certain point.
SG-1000, Sega Saturn, and Game.com. Game.com I've never heard of, but the other two...
The Gamecom. It's actually called the Gamecom, and I would have put that... That thing was shit. It was Tiger's one and only handheld that was actually a handheld device. It was not good.
An actual handheld from Tiger?
No, an actual handheld. I'm not kidding. This is Tiger Electronics' only handheld. It was shit, and I would actually have put it lower. I think it's hot shit. It is terrible.
Okay,
it is not good.
That's...
Same with the SGC 1000. Like, no one knows what the fuck that is. And that's Sega's, like, first thing that they did. That was, like, before the Master System. And that thing just died instantaneously. It just was, like, on the market and then died.
So
that one I also would have lowered.
Tony DeToiger. Yo, Tiberius, what's going on?
But yeah, no, the Virtual Boy's higher on there, mainly for its games. That's what's keeping it up there.
Okay, I can respect that. Alright, so the last
because the games on there were bangers.
E tier.
So like I do take account of everything. I think that's the thing with like a lot of these things is that I take account of games, but I also take account of legacy and also the fact of the time of the era. Like what was it like of the era? How was the numbers? Everything else, I had to take everything into account for it.
E tier is pretty bad. You're not now that I'm just sitting here reading it. E tier is pretty bad.
It's
Where is the
literally
Game Boy
either
printer
things that
at?
I know are shit and
Who
no
remembers
one
this amazing accessory?
about, or things that literally why?
Where's
why?
The,
why
where's
would this
the
ever
Game Boy
matter?
Printer? Damn, you right. Game Boy printer and Game Boy camera would definitely be better than the Gamecom. You right. You right. Also, thank you. For
They
the
would be
100
because
more
they
bits.
are much more fun and entertaining.
Okay. E tier is definitely bad, as Ryker said, because I think there's only 2 out of them that I even recognize the names.
What are the 2 actually? If you don't mind me
Adventure
asking.
Vision and then the Odyssey. I think are the only 2 I've ever heard of. These other ones, I couldn't tell you.
Do you actually explain to me the Adventure Vision? I've never heard of it. That's why I put it down there and I was like, barely get any information.
I think it was the first, if I recall correctly, and if I'm wrong, and if anyone else in chat can correct me if I'm wrong, please do. The Adventure Vision was the attempt of getting arcade games back into, like, the first, like, at home, like, yeah, like, at home, like, console, like, getting arcade consoles in. I don't know, though, for sure, but I think that's what it was.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised because that's why the Neo Geo exists a little bit higher, because that's essentially what it was. It was an arcade machine at home. But it was just, this one, it seems like it's just attempting to be arcade-like games at home, and that would be more in line with the Genesis, because that's what the Genesis always touted itself as.
Okay, so there is a third one, because now that Tiberius mentioned it, it looked familiar, and I remember it from his outfit. I don't know if I watched the specific R-Zone, because it's, I don't know if I saw the R-Zone episode that Angry Video Game Nerd did, but I remember in his Ultra Power outfit, I remember that. Okay,
Yeah,
so,
dude. So yeah,
yeah, that I remember. Or I've heard of at least. But no, like the Super
I've heard of.
Micro, the Epoch GPC, the Intex Selecta game, the Emerson Arcadia, and Bally Astrocade. No clue what these are.
There's so I think one of them. Do you know what the the Tap Wave Zodiac is?
No.
Okay, so this one's a fun one. I know this, and it's stupid. The Tap Wave Zodiac was supposed to be a new company's attempt at making a sort of premium experience for handheld gaming. However, in doing that, it cost a shit ton of money, had no games on it, and they also made an advertisement model so they could make it cheaper. So literally every other second, you'd be having an advertisement. Yeah, you can see how that went. No one cares about it.
Alright.
That is a piece of shit.
I
And
didn't know
deserves to
Ryker
be in a
was gonna be
dumpster fire.
talking longer for that, but yeah, no, I didn't. Wait, so the headpiece on it wasn't an eye zone? I could have swore the eyepiece.
No, it is an eyepiece for the ours.
Yeah, no. His outfit where he had like the power glove, he had the one gamepad tied on as a cape. He had like one of the Nintendo guns, one of the ray guns. I can't remember which one it was.
I think it was the bazooka for the SNES.
I could have swore his headpiece was the R zone. I do not know. Well, I'll wait till Tiberius responds. Also, spoiler alert for the R zone. It sucked ass. Honestly, when it's getting an AVGN review, then yeah.
No, it wasn't very good. Well, because it's
Coco,
essentially just
where
doing
is the
Tiger
Nokia
Electronics what they
Snake
already do
game?
anyways. One of the handheld devices that they had before the Gamecom. Yeah, put that to your eye. That's it.
It was something.
That's essentially what you
stupid.
have.
It was an accessory where you yell and it acts as a button. Oh yeah, because it was he used it to play fucking oh, the one airplane landing game.
Top Gun.
Top Gun. Yeah, he couldn't land the plane properly. With
Fire!
the
The Konami one?
He
Oh, I
started
love that
saying
one.
Fuck! And this headpiece actually let him land a Top Gun plane properly.
Oh no! You're talking about the Konami ice scope. That's what you're talking about. Because
it was the ice scope. Okay, yeah, I think that's what he had.
Yeah,
on his
because it
outfit
was
then.
it's a headpiece. It was an actual headpiece. It was a headphone, but also an eyepiece and a microphone, and so you could scream into it. And so it was meant for like a specific game, but he was using it for like I think Duck Hunt because it also works as a light gun.
Yeah.
So he's literally saying "fuck" into like the microphone, and it was shooting like the ducks and stuff. So he's like,
Yeah.
"Fuck, fuck."
I
duck,
shot a
duck.
bird out of the sky by saying fuck. Yes. Also, Coco,
Yeah, exactly.
where's the
Fuck.
Nokia Snake game? Thank you for the 76 bits for it. True, Nokia Snake. Honestly, Nokia Phone should be handheld on this list. I don't know why the person who made it did not put it on there.
Engage, I guess that's the only one I can think of.
No, we're thinking like the actual Nokia Phone that had games on it, like Snake and
Well, because I don't
Breakout.
think I think they're thinking of gaming devices, not like stuff that could play games. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, they also forgot the SP.
And so
what are
like,
we expecting
and
at this
see, that was the
point?
biggest thing I think with the Nokia N-Gage is because Nokia was trying to sell it as a phone that played games, but everyone interpreted it as a console that was also a phone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know that sounds like antiquated and kind of like syntaxical in that sense. Like, it's just like, oh, that's really just more semantics at that point. I'm like, I know, but it makes a lot more sense because they're trying to sell it as a phone, not a gaming device.
I was gonna TP
And that makes a
you.
world of difference. Because you could buy an N-Gage at GameStop, which was crazy, but you'd still have to go to like a mobile provider and pay for the like thing. And the original model also could not have any of the games we played without having a working phone.
I thought you were still in the end. Also, but no, like if Nokia Phone was put on that though, with like specifically Snake and Breakout, I'd put it at least B tier minimum. Like it was pretty great. B tier minimum, I'd say maybe for the amount of games you could play on it, but then if it's like for life quality, obviously S tier. Nothing is destroying a Nokia phone, honestly.
It's got Nintendium in it,
The fact that there are Nokia phones that you could still charge up and turn on right now in the year 2022 when they were released, like, what, 80s, 90s?
30?
90s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like 30, 40 years ago.
Yeah, like, the fact that they can still live, yeah. I want my engagement ring to be made out of a Nokia phone. That way it'll never break. It'll never break.
You just literally say, hey, Axel, I want a Nokia phone on my hand.
No, I want him to salvage a Nokia phone and make my engagement ring from it.
Oh my god, why? You weirdo, why you like this?
That way it can represent our love. It'll never fail.
Oh my god. Never fails. Yeah, I got you. And no, I think it would be funnier too is if you still made it functional. Like it was still a functional Nokia phone.
Oh my gosh, a functioning Nokia phone engagement ring? Real talk? kind of pog. I'm not like I'm unironically saying like that would actually be impressive.
I would assume someone has done that before, but like I don't know. I would have to look that up. Though
Yeah.
I will say, like, there are some things that I know I could totally change around, and that I know at the moment I was kind of like, I felt a bit rushed to kind of go through it as quickly as I could.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot. This was a lot to go through and have to have a discussion about every single time.
Actually,
Per
to
console.
end stream, did you maybe want to do another tier list like that?
Do you want me to redo it? Do you guys want me to redo that tier list? Is that what you guys want me to? I'll do it. I don't mind.
If
I'd
not
have to
that
find it
one,
again.
we can both do another one. Like we can do one together. Cause I figured,
Yeah, I could do it.
We got about 15 minutes. I was like, all right, we could probably shell out a tier list. Cause also since we're like,
Yeah.
kind of just not doing we're not doing Wither stuff at the moment.
Well, I mean, we could TP back. I was just waiting for you to go back to the. Oh, I need to kill myself, right?
Yeah, I need you to game end yourself. That's because I
for it.
had gone back in.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, I forgot. I have to TP at you. I forgot. I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
go grab everything. I am in Italy.
Oh yeah, baby, let's go. I wanna be spaghetti.
Off topic, but Blue Mage Adventure win, Coco. I don't know. Maybe tonight. I don't know if I'll be playing Final Fantasy after this. Maybe. I don't know. Perhaps.
Mayhaps.
Absolute power move of having a voice so powerful you just scream "fuck" and a bird just dies. Yes, absolutely. Top
Dude, yeah. I mean, isn't that what Black Bolt is from Inhuman? I think, right? From the Inhumans. Am I crazy?
Mayhaps.
Because if I remember, no, okay, no, it doesn't kill birds. So essentially, Black Bolt, if he talks at any point, it's gonna be the loudest thing ever and could literally like destroy cities with just one word. That's why he can't speak.
Yes. Coco, my S tier. All of you guys are S tier. Everyone here, S tier. 10 out of 10. Mwah.
But I will say it also kind of sucks, dude. Whenever, this is kind of going a little bit off topic. That and I know you guys are just kidding. And I know, like, I'm not getting mad over this or anything. But I'm like, I know some people who would disgrace me for the fact that I am young and that I do talk about retro games quite consistently. Like, you've never fucking grew up with this. I'm like, I know.
Which
I'm
is
aware.
why I kind of took it as seriously as it is, because there's definitely some things that you can discredit a person's age for, when it comes to things like that. But like when it's something that's like a hobby like that, like yeah, nah, like because anyone can get into anything at any age. Like you can be 9
Yeah,
and like, decide that you just want to vividly like get into like vinyl collection. Oh, fuck,
I know,
there's a
right?
blaze,
And like,
there's a
who are you
blaze.
to judge if if they like vinyl? Like,
Yeah.
okay, like the 80-year-old and the 9-year-old still enjoy the same hobby. Shouldn't you just be bringing people in, being like, yeah, let's talk about vinyl?
Yeah.
Try to introduce younger peeps. That would be cool because then you get to keep the like hobby alive rather than it being like, no, you're too young, you can't handle this, you don't know the meaning of this and the
I'd
love
say
and
there's
passion.
only 2 things that need to be gate kept, and that is fucking the Backrooms wiki, which definitely needs it. It's a dumpster fire. And the SCP creation logs. Yeah, those are like the only 2 things I'd look at and be like, yeah, gatekeep the fuck out of them. Anything else though? Nah. Okay, where did the blaze go that literally was trying to murder me?
Oh wait, are you in the nether? Oh yeah, got it.
Yeah.
I'll go.
And there was a blaze right here.
But I also have a this is gonna be the rant part of the rant part of the stream because oh boy, I don't know, do I want to talk about this? Because I might have to DM you and ask you, do you think I could legally talk about this? Because I have no idea.
DM me first, but TP to me first so that I can DC then.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, I might need to. Oh, okay. No, I might have to do that soon. Give me a second. Let me just TP to you. TP, butchery. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Right, cool. And then while you do that, I'm gonna go look up a tier list. While you DM me that thing. Tier list maker, consoles. Video game consoles and handhelds. Oh, I think this is this is the one. I think I found the one that, like, yeah, that
I used?
Yeah, I think I found it.
Yeah.
That is the exact one. It's the first one right off the bat.
And it was because, like, I looked at the other ones and they were like, they were missing things. So I was like, ah, damn it. And plus, this had the older ones because some of them only had modern ones. So I was like, fuck me.
edit this one though. Oh, yeah, create your own ranking. Ah, cool. Alright, hold on. So I'll DM this one to you. And let's see what you want to talk about. If you've looked into anything of the TOS of that particular thing,
I have not at this point, and you know what? I think for the sake of the situation, I think I'll just keep it private for now. I'll take it to the forums when I've kind of exhausted every other option, and they're just being little jackasses, and I can't do nothing else.
Yeah, do that first, and then look over the TOS, because if there is something in the TOS that would discredit you from being able to use that service because you talk about them publicly, then yeah, just better safe than sorry. But once you look after that and have exhausted all other options and you would freely like to talk about that, yeah, sure, I think that'd actually be a pretty good stream discussion for us, because that is a service that is used by a lot of people, especially in the VTuber community. And if
absolutely
there are issues with that service, I think that yeah, they should definitely be actively talked about and in a constructive mannerism.
Oh, absolutely, I agree.
Also,
I mean, I'm not. Every service deserves to be criticized, even if it's good. You still need to look at it from the wider range.
No, everything is applicable for criticism.
Yeah.
Also, hold on, I have to.
Oh yeah, you sent it to me, right? Hold up.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Hold on, how do I look at my DMs with you?
Alex for Savage, and I don't think people will join. Yo, I'll join Savage Alex. I don't even have it unlocked yet, but I'll join it. Feed me my coins, Mr. Freeman.
Mr. Freeman.
Twitch streaming should be gate capped. That's a conversation for another day, because that is how Twitch handles things. I very much vividly have comments on and opinions.
Oh no, I absolutely do. I fucking do.
But we'll save that for when we have more time. And Coco,
yeah,
I'm hungry, feed me. I have no food to feed, so
no, because trust me, with all the dumb shit that they're doing recently, I'm like, oh no, I absolutely have some opinions on the matter at hand.
Yeah, especially with the use of tag abuse. And their response to that, because I did sign that thing asking hey, yeah.
Oh, I didn't have the chance. I forgot to do it. I was like, I'm gonna do it, and then I forgot to do it.
I can send you what the response was. It was.
No, I know the response. I heard of it because I heard it through the grapevine through multiple people of what the response was. I'm like, that is the stupidest response I've ever heard.
I got the email from it, but we can actually hear all. I'll put that in our DMs.
I found that the most non-helpful dumbest response ever. They're trying to wave it away, be like, haha, we're wiggly woogly, it's gone. And to me, that's the dumbest way to deal with a situation. It's just wave handed away. But I'm also trying to. Oh yeah, I also forgot. I was also trying to get into Doc Hat Hack. I can't speak. Recently, Jesus Christ, which is a series that I know a lot of people love, and I'm so confused. Brain hurty. Shit. Hold on, let me just read the.
There we go. We're gonna go pin that. There. Actually, I don't want to edit it. Cancel. I want to pin it. Alright, yeah, I think definitely those are two topics we can talk about for sure on the MineCast, because that is some good stuff right there.
I mean, yeah, I love talking about that sort of stuff, occasionally from time to time, because, again, I'm a part of this community. I have opinions, too, occasionally.
I'll send the,
I think that's what I appreciate about doing the MineCast, y'all. To anyone out here just watching us, I love doing it because I get the opportunity to talk to y'all and have an honest conversation about it. Not an aggressive manner, but just be able to have a civil discussion about these sort of things.
Let's see here.
It's nice. I as a person who's a very non-opinionated person outside of most things, because I'm not you ask me most other things, I'm pretty straightforward on my answer, but. When there's nuance to the situation, I tend to have a little bit more of a nuanced answer, but...
I'll throw that in our DMs.
Hey, yo, what's up, Pats?
That's the thing there, and you can see the response from the Twitch staff member who was unfortunately given the, task of responding to that. But we'll save the discussion on that for later. Can I add another tier? Can I, add my own tier?
If you want to, ow!
Add a row below, Alright, we're gonna add it Tier row below. Oh, hold on. I want to delete this row.
Hold on.
No, I want to keep E. Hold on. I want to keep E. Delete row. Delete row. Add a row above.
Hi, what you been up to, Pat? By the way, sorry, I didn't meant to say that.
Alright, we'll keep the E tier. Alright, cool. Alright, so, let me put this on screen.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever read.
Yeah, their response was, dog water, to put it lightly.
That's, I think it's the most motherfucking, like, corporate speak bullshit I've ever read.
Which, yeah, definitely we can save thoughts on that for the next stream, because,
that's, I think, my, like, quick synopsis. It's just, like, the most fucking corporate thing I've ever read in my entire life, and not a positive way.
Yeah, it was a very, just, corporate response, very true. Alright, so here, we're gonna put the tier list up here.
Alright, so, you want me to pull it up, too?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Alright, I got it. Alright, here we go. Oh, is that my tier? Oh, wait, I think I opened up the same damn tier list. Whoops.
Alright, hold on, I'm
Or
actually...
my own tier list. Was that mine?
No, I just sent you a blank one.
Did you send me a blank one? Hold on.
Yes. Did I come in at the end again? We're not ending just yet, Glitchy. Also, how you doing? But we are gonna be ending after this. So, unfortunately, kind of. But yeah, how are you doing today? You're gonna sit here and we're doing a tier list that Ryker had originally done.
Oh, okay.
And I'm doing it now as well. Alright,
So, oh wait, this looks like mine. Wait, hold up. The one you sent me, right? The one below my image, correct?
Yeah, I sent the link for the start of it. You should be able to click on the create your own for it if it didn't take you to the window that I have set up at the moment. You should be able to click, because let's see, because like the first
because
one
I see
found,
mine.
The first one I found was video game consoles and handhelds tier list, and then there's a create your own ranking button on top of it. So I click create your own ranking. And then that's what I brought in to make
my new tier list.
Yeah.
Is that what it said?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
Right.
Oh no, that just takes me back to the main site. Hold up.
Let's see. Let me get
Your
the
template,
ones
blah
that
blah
I've
blah. View
never
community
heard
ranking.
of.
Save and download. Reset, right? I'm just gonna reset it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna reset it because I think this is this is the exact same one that I use because I already had it filled in. I was like, wait, what?
I'm gonna add a row above. Yeah, it might have
Unless, let me look at your stream real quick to see if it's the exact same one. If we're using the exact same one I used.
Yeah, no, it is the exact same one you've used because I've been looking.
Oh,
at
okay. Because
this,
then it just kept my original one. Then I guess.
Yeah, it probably because you had already filled it in.
Yeah, I already filled it in, so I guess let me just reset it again, and we'll just discuss
I want this
it.
for later. All right, here you guys go. Oh no, hold on, that's the wrong thing.
Let me change this around real quick, and then I'm gonna do this.
If you guys would like to play along at home and create your own, there you go. Have at it. I'm adding 2 tiers to mine. Never heard of and then never played. Just I don't know.
I think I'm gonna keep it as is.
Yeah, Ryker, and that's fine. You can keep it as is with S to E. You can add tiers. You can remove tiers.
Let me, because it's gonna make it easier. So here, let me just go to display. There we go, display capture. Haha. I'm gonna change it to just chatting as well.
Oh yeah, I should probably change my stream category. That would probably get me not in trouble with our Twitch overlords.
Exactly.
Actually, hold on. We'll do a little streamception, guys. So you can sit here and watch this, and it'll be like, woo!
Boogly boogly.
Woo. Actually, no, wait, I have my pause. But you guys can see yourself on screen. Chat, say hi to yourselves. Say hello, chat. To yourself.
Well, my chat already can see themselves
to
for the most part, so.
Well, now I'm on my dashboard. So let's see. You
I
guys
gotcha,
can see. Oh, you guys can actually see. For anyone who doesn't stream or use the Twitch streamer dashboard, you can see how to change things. So, like, we're gonna change the category right now to just chatting.
Nice. So, like, we starting from the same one, so 3DO is the first one for you, correct?
Oh yeah, I should be doing these with you one at a time. Yeah, sorry about that. Hold on, let me...
No, it's fine. I haven't put anything in. Do you want to discuss them, or do you want to just place them, and then we discuss our, like, final ranking?
Well, I just kind of put some in, so hold on, let me, like, see if I can refresh. How do you clear?
Go to the bottom, and it says reset, where it says presentation mode, change background color, those reset right in the middle of the two.
Presentation.
Below save and download.
Below save and download. Oh, yeah, there it is, reset. Hopefully it did delete the two. Okay, it did delete mine. So hold on, I'm gonna add my new rows.
Yeah, go ahead and add them, and we can discuss them.
Add row below. Never played. And then we will have never heard of. Never heard of. Cool. Alright, so yeah, first one is 3DO for me. I've never heard of it. So, yeah, just putting that
D.
there.
It's just not a good console. It used a lot of like full motion video games, and it's just
Actually,
like meh.
no,
Very
I'll
of an
get rid
era.
of never played. I'll get rid of never played because ones I've at least heard of, I've at least seen things of. I'll get rid of never played, but never heard of though will get its own thing. Alright, so the Atari 2600 I have never played, but I have heard of and I have seen gameplay of. Really not the best.
C. Yeah, it doesn't hold up.
Uh,
I think for its legacy, I give it C, but no more than that because its games just don't live up to any expectation at this point.
Yeah,
Like if you go
C
back and
tier
play a
100.
2600 game, you essentially played like a little phone game.
Yeah.
That's essentially what they are, little phone games that you can only play for like no more than like what 10 minutes, and then you're bored.
And then like yeah, the 5200 and the 7800. Honestly, yeah. Also, hold on, I have to go.
I'm gonna say.
I'm
Okay,
honestly
I'm gonna
down
put
to
this.
put them D-y, in my opinion.
I'm gonna
I'd
put
actually,
them.
no,
I'm gonna put it in E. Go for it.
I might put them in E because looking at the Jaguar, I would put that in D. Also, hey,
For me,
Fats, how you doing?
I put 5200 in D or in E for the main fact that it didn't do very much. It was just the successor console, and it barely had any games, had no backwards compatibility, while the 7800 did have backwards compatibility, even though it had the same slot. So that's like the main reason. It's just compatibility. And then Jaguar is also going to be in D because it's an attempt, but just couldn't handle it. Didn't have any good games. It also, I gotta say, the advertisement for the Jaguar was super stupid because they literally demeaned their consumer base by calling them morons because 64-bit is the best, and if you buy anything else, you're stupid for getting less.
Yeah.
This was during the bit war when everyone cared about bits. I hated it. It was dumb. Atari Lynx. What do you think, Coco? What are you thinking?
Hold on. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Hold on, I gotta...
No, go for it. Go for it. Let me see what my music is looking like. I have no idea. Playing. Oh, it's just chill and relaxing. Xenoblade 2 music. Cool. I just need to double check.
Okay. Big happy. Someone joined and I got my chess piece. Nice. Did we win the bit war? Okay, so what was the one you were asking about?
Atari Lynx.
Oh, the Lynx. Hold on, I gotta put the 5200 and 7800 in E. The Lynx, I'd say it's probably up there with Jaguar, so maybe D?
Yeah, I'm gonna say D because it was a good attempt from Atari to make a handheld, but it just didn't capture market and had very little staying power. Like, I don't think people really care about the Lynx all too much. Like, if I said, "Hey, do you know about the Atari Lynx?" Like, no one would be like, "What?" Most people would be just confused.
Yeah.
Let me think.
It's
a lot of
versus Ryker Bits. Did we win? We're all winners here. We're all equal.
We're all winners.
We're all winners here. Yeah. The Bally Ash Arcade I have to put never heard of. Honestly, the Coleco Telestar Arcade as well.
Well, this one is kind of an interesting one because this was during the era of arcades, and this was like, I think around the time of Atari, and they were trying to make a thing that was like the arcade. So they're like, what do? We just have all of the controller setups ready to go, and it's like a triangle, and the cartridges are triangle based. They're really weird. And I think for just its originality, I give it D. That's the only reason I give it anything more, because it wasn't a very popular console and it didn't do very much. C for ColecoVision. And then Intellivision as well. These are the like three pillars of that era. It's Coleco, Atari, and Intella. But I'd say
the ColecoVision. Yeah. I can agree with
they're all kind
C, yeah.
Yeah, these three deserve to be at least C because they tried. Emerson, Arcadia, E. Not very good. Kind of just trying to following up what the Atari and the Coleco and the Intellivisions did. but just not well.
Hold on, I'm just gonna send this on my.
I'm trying to think. This just got a lot harder, man. When
the
you have
Emerson
eyes.
Arcadia, I do not know, so I'm putting that one just right in there along with NTEX and then Adventure Vision.
I think I'm gonna go for Adventure Vision as well. NTEX, select a game, and then Epoch GEC. Okay, Fairchild F.
I'm gonna just put Adventure Vision in D. Like it's
This one goes
something
there.
I don't know a whole lot of.
First handheld, I'll give it D. It tried. It gave it its best effort. I don't know where I'm gonna put the Child F in the Magnavox. Magnavox, I think E. As much as it was like one of the first consoles to be released, but it just was a Pong machine. It was a glorified Pong machine. So I'm like, no one cares. No one really cares about it. Fairchild F, I'll be one of the first cartridge-based consoles, but it just no one cares about it. N-Gage, shit. What do you want to put N-Gage?
Oh yeah, Fairchild. Hold on, never heard of it. And then the Intellivision. Have I even heard of the Intellivision? I don't think I have. Maybe I
It's
have.
Mattel.
Yeah, no, I have not heard of it. And then the Odyssey.
Yeah, that's something that like a lot of people
D.
didn't know is that Mattel made a console and it was Intellivision.
And the Odyssey Squared. Odyssey and Odyssey Squared. I've heard of them, but I've also heard not really great things, so they can go in E. Microvision.
No, Magnavox Odyssey is just a glorified Pong machine essentially.
You're kind of going.
Well, the convention, I'm a guest that started today. It was a fun time so far. Oh, well, that's good, dude. I'm so happy that you're having fun. Sorry, I didn't read that earlier. My bad.
I need a number. I don't know what the number is because I haven't been paying attention for it. I'm sorry. I didn't know we were in a bit war with Riker's chat.
Were we?
I don't know. I don't know.
500 was my total of bits. That's it. That's all I got was 100.
I don't know.
You probably outdid me already. I've always said that. It's like people. It was like, oh man, I can't wait to beat Riker. I'm like, dude, anyone could beat me.
Yeah, Engage. I'm kind of tossed between D and C for Engage.
I think D, just for the fact that unless you're of the 2000s, you really wouldn't know what the Engage is.
I'm also trying to think of what the Engage actually had on it that was more memorable aside from its
Sonic
potential unique design choice.
Well, I'm trying to think. Games. They had Tomb Raider. They had Tony Hawk. They had an Elder Scrolls game. They had a Sonic game. They had, I think, Puyo Puyo on there. I think. I'm trying to remember what else they had. I think that's about it that I can think of. That's like pretty good.
Let's see the Neo Geo original. I can put that in a solid D. And then the
That
Pocket.
hurt me. That even hurt me. I would put it in C.
Really?
For the main fact that this console has a die-hard fan base and that these games are amazing. They are good-ass games. And essentially they brought the... You know how like Sega was always touting like, oh, we're bringing the arcade games to the home. Neo Geo literally was like, hold my beer. We can do that. And they also have interactivity with the big old machines. You know, the arcade Neo Geo machines that they had? They had compatibility with the Neo Geo arcade, with the Neo Geo home console. They have memory cards that if you actually got, like, let's say, whatever fighter in the console version, you take your memory card, stick it in the machine, and it actually remembers it, and you can actually have all your layout ready to go.
That is pretty cool. Yeah, no,
So it has, like, all this functionality.
I was putting it there because I was going to put Geo in D, Pocket in C, and then Pocket Color obviously B.
I had to put Pocket Color in A for the fact that it has its fan base, dude, and it is considered one of the best handhelds by a lot of people. Even though it failed.
The Wii, obviously, S tier. Like, what can be said?
Wii.
And then I know we will differ on placement of the 3DS.
Oh my god, thank you for the 1,500 bits beating Coco now. You're welcome. Thank you, Furret.
You beat me for it. You beat me, Riker. Congrats.
Yeah, dude. Okay, going back to Coco. I'm now a trader. I'll thank you for the follow. Oh my god, dude, we're almost at 480. What the fuck?
I liked watching you just get the shit beat out of you for that.
You suck. I want to give... Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this hurts.
I forgot. I forgot we have Riker stream on this.
Okay,
stream.
I'm gonna give Wii S just because I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice this time. I'm gonna give it S. I would normally give it an A for the fact that just there's nothing there unless you're a Nintendo fan. And I know that. I love the Wii. I think the Wii deserves S in my heart. It's an S in my heart.
I'd say it's an S, because it did have some decent games, even if motion control for some things could have been a bit better planned.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
and I think it was also the fact for me, the reason it was in A previously was because of the fact that most people only got it for Wii Sports and that's it. Like,
Wii
that's why it
Sports was
sold so
pretty
well. It's because Wii
solid,
Sports.
not gonna lie. Wii Sports was
It was a
pretty
good game,
solid.
but I'm just saying, like, if you were like owning a Wii, you weren't getting it for the other games involved in it.
I mean, I got it for Mario Kart, and actually Pokemon games. Fun fact.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was a Pokemon game
yeah,
on the Wii.
Rumble, Battle Revolution. There is the
What did I give
Pokemon
3DS again?
Ranch.
What did I give it? A or B? I don't remember.
I think you had it in A or something.
Yeah, I think I'm still giving an A, just for the fact that it had no stride at the beginning. It just couldn't pick
I
up
will
the
admit,
slack.
I wish it was separated 3DS, 3DS XL, and then maybe like
No?
2DS. I kind of wish it was separated because I would put regular in A and then XL and 2DS
X and
in
XL,
S.
yeah, but since
Yeah.
it's just a 3DS like OG, it's like, yeah, we have to put it in A because just it couldn't figure itself out for a hot second.
The Wii U, despite the fact that it was kind of a commercial failure and it did lead to Iwata taking a major pay cut, I'm putting it in A.
I'm putting it in B.
That's solely on my own bias with it. There were many games I played on Wii U.
Dude,
especially
it's so good.
Splatoon.
Virtual Console was amazing.
Virtual
They had a
Console was
bunch
good.
of like indie titles. Like I'll put it up higher for B, but it wasn't just a commercial failure. It did horrible in marketing. Nobody knew what it was. It was a laughing stock of that generation. It was the laughing stock.
The Switch?
S tier for Switch. I'm just putting an S tier. I literally no debate.
There are many games I love on it, and I enjoy my Switch Lite and the regular Switch as well. It's all cool. Honestly, I'm putting it in A. Y'all can crucify me on that one. I'm putting it in A. I just do not think
I think it's S tier because I think it's essentially the revitalization of Nintendo. It is the home console and the handhelds combined together. It has such a huge library of games from so many different manufacturers. It is the king of the JRPG again. It is just mwah,
Yeah.
chef's kiss.
The NES can go in B. It can go in B. It was
I think I'm gonna put it in
solid.
C due to its notoriety of failure in the West.
Yes. Game Boy regular. I'll give it A. It was pretty solid.
B.
But
I'll give
it's
it
not
B.
my favorite.
No,
The
no, I'll give it A.
SNES.
Yeah, I think I'll give it A.
SNES
And then
can go in S
SNES.
for me. Obviously, S and SNES.
Wait, where'd you put it?
I put it in S. There's a lot.
I'm gonna put it in A, and I'm gonna put it in B.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Virtual Boy.
There we go.
Had some good stuff on it. Just marketed horribly. And it
was
had
rushed. It was a mess.
pricey.
It was a mess.
Yeah, it's D. It's not E level. It's not like the Atari 5200. It could always be worse. It could always be the Atari 5200.
Exactly.
64, obviously, I'm biased. S tier for me. One of the best starts
C.
with 3D. Game Boy Color, S tier for me.
If I'm gonna put no, okay, let me switch some things around. I'm gonna put Game Boy in B. I'm gonna put Color in A, and I'm gonna put where's the Advance? What the fuck is the Advance?
Advance is right before GameCube.
Oh yeah, right there.
Uh,
That's going in S. That's
that
immediately going in
can
S.
also go in S, and then the GameCube's also going in S, along with the DS.
DS going in S.
Okay, actually, no, hold on. I lied. I'm making another row. Because I just looked down and saw what the next one was with the... Oh, I just closed all my tabs.
I'm gonna put the GameCube with the Wii U.
Alright.
I'm gonna put it in B.
Hold on.
I'm gonna put it in B for the fact that it was another commercial failure for Nintendo. Not their worst, but at the time was the worst.
I love you, GX Corner. And your ability to...
Philips CDI. Where am I gonna put this? Just for the meme sake, I'm gonna put it in D.
I
'cause it had
accidentally
memes
closed my
beyond that.
window, but hey, luckily for me, GX... Hold on, I gotta bring the music back up. Hold on. Gotta bring the TNT Mart. Gonna jam that. Alright. Okay, making sure, yeah, stream tabs are still muted. Going back to my,
Okay, let me see.
tier list.
Where'd you put the Philips CDI?
Hold on. Yeah, that was where I was making the new tier.
Meme tier?
Yeah, it's just meme. I'm literally just
Meme.
making a row that is just meme. Alright, let me make sure your stream is still, yeah, still muted. Cool. Alright, and then this is where we make, pure meme material.
Pure meme material.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
delicious,
all, and
yummy.
that's Philips CDI right there. That's it. Has Ryker played Pokemon Sword and Shield? Have you, Ryker?
Yes, I have. I don't like it very much.
I enjoy it. It was all right. I liked it.
Like, okay, I like the story of it. I think it was good, but like the open world was kind of laggy.
Yeah, which I think that kind of goes back to our discussion earlier with like Nintendo capping their consoles for some reason.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Jasper. Your baby.
I mean, it's kind of the same reason why I don't like and I know this is gonna people are gonna actually ostracize. I don't like Arceus as much as everyone else. I like it. I think it's a good game, but I think there's just a lot of issues with it where I can't put it in like my top Pokemon game. It's an amazing breath of fresh air. I totally agree with that, and I think we needed it. But do I think it's the bee's knees as everyone says it is? No, it's not my Pokemon.
Now, see, fun fact: I think a majority of people actually hate the game. So it's actually
Really?
I'm shocked to hear that like there's someone who's respectfully disagreeing about it. I've heard so many people are like, this game's just god awful, and it's like, yeah, no, I can't really necessarily agree with that. I enjoy it. It's not my favorite Pokemon game. Like obviously not
No.
Boros or it's not Hoenn, but I
No,
just
it's
put
not
it as a
Hoenn.
solid A.
I think for me, it's like either an A or a B. Like it's not a C. I know it's not that. It's not S. No way in hell is it an S. Not even close.
The original.
That's for me. That's Black and White. Black and White is S tier for me. Like that is the best Pokemon game, hands down, bar none.
Let's see. Arceus is my favorite, and I think that's the way Pokemon should be. I wouldn't say necessarily that's the way Pokemon should be, but I do believe that Arceus and the Legends series, with its potential, should be the second main series that Pokemon
Yes,
has.
I do agree.
Especially
Because
since
I think there's
they
two
kinda
aspects.
killed Coliseum. It's the
I think there's
Stadium
two
Coliseum
aspects of
series.
Pokemon that Pokemon has built over the years, which is catching and then battling. I think for the catching mechanics and more interesting stuff, dynamics, and like doing all this sort of stuff and micromanaging, Arceus is for you. I'm a battling person. I love Pokemon battles. I find that so much more dynamic and interesting. So for me, I want like a mainline series game or like a Coliseum or like a Gale XD because that's all about the battling and that shit is awesome. It's dynamic, it's fun, it's great.
Yeah,
And
Pokemon-
battling was so decentralized in Arceus where I felt like, what's the point?
Yeah.
And to me, that depressed me. Because I got bored real fast of just catching the same Pokemon repeatedly. That's the only reason why I just couldn't get into it fully.
Yeah, Pokemon Stadium 3 win. That's technically what I think Coliseum and XD were. But that particular series of games having like the story-based battle simulations kind of died with Battle Revolution, which Battle Revolution was good for the battling aspect, but it didn't have any
Absolutely.
story like Coliseum and XD did. Which is why
I think that's why those
didn't
two
do
have
as
kind of stuck
much.
around for so long because the story has kept them going and it was so
Yeah.
dynamically different.
And I just
Because
hope,
it wasn't just the battling.
I just hope for the day that we get another game like Coliseum and XD where it's in the battle simulator main series portion of Pokemon instead
Yes.
of being mainline.
Yes.
But for the time being, while we don't have that, Legends could take up that mantle.
But I don't think it's going to take up that mantle. I think it's going to take up a different mantle.
Oh, so like
Of
being
Pokemon games, you know what I mean?
third main series on top of like being just the second main series.
Yeah, well, because it's not focusing on battles. It's focusing on the catching mechanics and catching Pokemon and researching them. It's all about sort of researching stuff.
True. For me,
Because like
top
you look at the battling system in that game. It's very limited and very like pointless most of the time because you don't need to battle. There's no need for it. You could literally avoid battling if you want to, for the most part.
Yeah, gotcha. For me, top 3 is Platinum, Oros, and then X, because I've only played those 3 alongside from the OG Gen 3 and Gen 2. Oh, and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, but I'm not a fan of it. Yeah, which...
That's fair.
Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl was the example of when people bitch about something being a, free, not one-to-one, remake. Yes, all the people that bitched about fucking... Hold on, I gotta swap back to my other screen.
Oh yeah, Oros, dude, that pissed me off, dude. When
This is what BDSP is what you get when you bitch about Oros. Because so many people were like, oh, it's not my Hoenn, blah, blah, blah. This sucks. And it's like, okay, shut up.
Dude, well, I loved it because it added in new mechanics and it actually made an interesting story. I was like, dude, this is actually fun as fuck. And that's why when I actually got older, I heard that people hated it. I was like, what are you on about? What are you on about?
Not
This is like the best
Platinum.
because it's a remake done right.
Legends
It takes what
Arceus.
the original had.
Ah,
It's like
gotcha.
Final Fantasy VII Remake, where people are like, that's not my Final Fantasy VII. That's not my Final Fantasy
Well,
VII.
see, here's the thing. This
Like-
is it's not accurate, Hoenn. Who gives a shit? Like, yeah, trust me. I loved original Gen 3. I loved Oros. But the thing is, Oros, it wasn't OG because it played on the whole thing that they'd started to with, like, the time holes and everything, and, like, this being an alternate timeline. And I loved it.
Exactly. It's the timeline where the ultimate weapon got used, and then there's the main timeline where it wasn't used.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, and it also, I loved how it tied in with the whole meteor thing. In Zinnia stopping, and this will be spoilers for the Delta episode. I'm pretty sure I can spoil it now. It's been like almost 10 years, which hearing that depresses me a little bit.
Has it really been 10 years?
Yeah, Oros dropped 2013, if I recall correctly. If not 2014, but I'm pretty sure it was November 2013. Because I remember being in college and wanting to skip out on class to just go home and play Oros. Point being that 2014. Alright, so I was 1 year off. It's almost 10 years old though. Anyway, Zinnia didn't want Steven and the people at the station to use the transporter to just send the meteor to another timeline. Or to another, like, to sending it to a potential timeline of one that, you know, doesn't have Mega Evolution. And it's a direct reference to the meteor that does end up striking in Mystery Dungeon that you have to ask Rayquaza to break. Because that, if I recall correctly, that series of games, or at least Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the original, takes place in the same time as regular Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. If I recall correctly.
Huh.
If I recall correctly.
Kinda wild.
Yeah, and it's just like, I don't know if it's a direct throwback that they meant it, but like, that is something that'd be heavily inferred to that, yeah, that is the timeline potential for when that meteor is sent to a timeline that doesn't have Mega Evolution. And then they also, I wonder if there's another timeline where it gets sent and they don't have Rayquaza to go break it. Like, yeah.
Shit, that
Shit's wild. You know
that
what
should
else
be
is
wild,
wild?
man.
The original PlayStation. I'm putting it in B.
I put it in A.
B. It can be in B. And I only
You
say
can be
that
in B?
because PlayStation 2 is going in S.
Oh no, I had to put PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 4 in S. I put PlayStation 1 in A because it did so well. PlayStation 3 mainly because it just was such a failure until the latter half of it.
Yeah, Mystery Dungeon's confusing in the overall timeline. I think it is because, if I recall correctly, the games take place in different times on the main timeline.
It's confusing.
But
I love them, but they're crazy.
I'm willing to wager, like, how does that connect to the essentially Pokemon multiverse? Yeah. If I say that I think Mystery Dungeon, the original, takes place near Hoenn, like the original Hoenn, Gen 3. As for where the timing of the other ones, though, fucking, I couldn't tell you.
Neither could I, honestly. I love the games, don't care about the timeline.
Yeah, I do like the timeline talk, though, sometimes. It can be pretty fun.
It is really interesting, though. I'll go with that.
PlayStation Portable is... I'm putting it C tier.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually put it in A for the fact that it got close to the DS, but it's just the failure rate is what kills it for me.
I'm putting PlayStation 3 in S, but if it's not an OG PlayStation with backwards compatibility, then it can go in A or B.
I put it in B.
I'm putting
That's
the
what I
Vita.
did.
As much as I love my Vita, I'm putting it in A.
I put it in C because it's just like it was such a colossal failure and kept taking these L's, dude.
And then the 4 can just kind of be B tier.
All right, Sega SG-1000.
Actually, no,
I'm
4
putting
can
D.
go A. 4 is A. I'm putting 4
No.
in A. SG-1000.
No, I can't put it in. Okay, I'm gonna put the SG-1000 before the Sega Master System. No, it's going in E because it's no one cares about it. Flop, flop then and it's flop now.
I'm putting Master System after Virtual Boy in D.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it in D as well.
Yeah,
it just
and then
couldn't
Genesis. Genesis can be an A. My personal bias right there.
Ooh, Genesis is gonna be a B for me, for the fact that it at the end it was just on life support and they just kept beating it and beating it and beating it. I think it would be an A if they didn't do that.
Should I buy Shield, Coco? I'd say buy it if it's on sale or if you can get it secondhand.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'd also recommend getting the DLC as well if you do get it.
Oh yeah, get the DLC too. I haven't purchased the DLC yet. But you also aren't necessarily stopped from getting those Pokemon that are DLC exclusive. Are you okay with the Dex cut? Okay, can I just say, the fact that people made the whole Dex cut an absolute, like, like turning point on Sword and Shield. The whole Dexiters, or yeah, the Dexiter, whatever they called it. They're dumb. They're very dumb. I'm sorry. Like,
I mean, honestly, I can agree. It's kind of dumb. It is, like, honestly, I understand, because
we
it
do
was
not
built
need
around the idea of having all your
1,000
Pokemon in one go, but
Pokemon in one game.
it'd just be impossible. It's too expensive, and it would just cost way too much. And it, like, what's the worth at it at the end of the day? What is it worth
The
to
fact
be
that people
like
got
forcing it?
so fucking heated over the Dex cut was just shocking, to say the least. But it also just further proves you can't please Pokemon fans.
No, not even close.
Yeah. Except Lillipup made
Well, I mean, that's the
sense
same
to
as,
be
like...
in Gen 8. Yeah, true. Lillipup. Okay, now there's ones that are Scottish-based that, yeah, definitely should have been like a Lillipup. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, Lillipup should have been in there.
Game Gear.
Game Gear, I put up for the fact that it put up a better fight than the Lynx, so I put it in B, but it was still, like... the battery life, I think, is what really kills it, because I've heard, like, notorious things about its battery life being hot shit.
D.
Damn.
The Saturn.
All the
Saturn,
Game Gear
though, is definitely going. Hold on. Where did I put the Jaguar? Did we get
D.
I put the Jaguar in D.
I put in D as... I had to put Saturn in D as well. For the fact that it's such a colossal failure, it
Yeah.
just did not know what the fuck it was doing in the West. In Japan, and I think that's the thing, is like, if you want to say the whole world, yeah, it did so much better in, like, Japan. That's its market. But I'm like, if you're just a Western player, and if you only play, like, Western games, meaning games that came to the West, yeah, the Saturn's kind of shit. There's really nothing there for you.
Do you know Sword and Shield has exclusive clothing? I don't believe it has type-exclusive clothing. Type-exclusive Mons, yes, and there are 2 gym leaders that'll differ between the versions.
That is true. There are 2... I did appreciate that they actually did change that out a little bit.
The Dreamcast, obviously, no less than B. It's up there with
I had to put it in
PlayStation.
C.
I'm putting mine in B tier, but that's okay.
It's because I would give it B, but it's just because the colossal failure, they couldn't get it back, and honestly, the PS2 just killed it. It absolutely steamrolled it. And even Sega knew that they were going to get steamrolled by PS2, and that's why they tried to, like, release it earlier, but it just didn't matter. Still got steamrolled.
Vectrex,
This one I'm putting in E.
let's see.
Tap Wave Zodiac, same thing. E.
Yeah, I
terrible,
garbage,
garbage,
I
not
all
good.
of that entire thing and just
Gamecom.
I've never heard of it. R-Zone?
TurboGrafx 16, C. I'm putting C. For the fact that it could have done it, it could have pulled through. I think it's an amazing console made by Hudson Soft, the same guys who made Bomberman and a lot of other great game series. Just couldn't make it out. And has my favorite Castlevania as well. Castlevania's Rondo Blood. Good stuff.
I put Wonder Swan regular in D, but then Wonder Swan color in B. I'll give Wonder Swan color that one. It was the last one.
Yeah.
Made by the
All right,
handheld
I'll give
god
it.
himself. Regular Xbox.
B.
I don't know if I could really put it up there with the regular PlayStation, but maybe I could though.
I think I could.
maybe.
Well, because it has exclusive. That I'll give it.
True,
Xbox
it did
OG
have
has a
Halo,
ton
it
of
did.
exclusives. Ow! 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 What the
See,
heck?
Ryker
Why am I?
being
Ow!
hit.
Avi! Why? Ow! Okay, I'll drink water. Shit.
The Ice Mimikyu is in Shield.
360.
Yes,
I think A, because I think this was like the leader of its console generation.
I could put
And then
I
one-
could put 360 in A. It was the better Xbox.
I don't know where do I want to put Xbox One?
1 and 5 can go for fucking D tier in my opinion. I'm putting all 3 of them
C,
in there.
I'll give it
I'm being
C because
savage. I'm
one
putting it in
had
D.
some things, but PS5 I'm gonna give it like also C because
Actually, no,
it's
hold
not
on.
worth it.
Series
PS5
X
I'll
and
give
S
C for
is-
now.
Series
then
X and S is being pure
Xbox
meme.
Series X I'm gonna give like a D.
That's going to the meme tier just because
what's
it's a
the
fucking
point?
fridge. But the other two,
No, for me,
though-
that's not what I care about. What's the point, dude? Game Pass exists. You can play all your Xbox games on your computer. What's the fucking point?
Honestly, the Dex cut does not make as much, or does not matter as much as people think it does. Granted, I feel like it'd be weird having the Pokemon code not even function. It's a bit weird, but it's not a horrible thing. Yeah,
No.
I think people need to play that one ROM hack, which I think is like the last Fire Red, is what it's called, where it has like all these features people wanted and have bitched about when they get taken out of games, like the following Pokemon, all the Pokemon in the Dex, like, and it shows very much why we do not need all of these features in one game. It shows that very much.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It can be a lot. It's hella extra. I think for me, the one thing I got mad about, and I just do not like, Mega Evolution. You should have kept that.
Mega Evolution should have stayed in because that was a balanced one.
It was,
Z
well, because
crystals
like
were fun.
the thing was they fucked up with Rayquaza. That's what they did, and they just like shit. We need to now fix the meta. And I feel like that's kind of like in service of the competitive, not for the average gamer. And I'm like, that's where you fucked up. You should never be in service of the competitive scene because the competitive scene won very drastically different things in comparison to the like casual scene.
Well, it's also good competitive's different. Not everyone plays by like Smogon standards. Most and regular VGC isn't always to the same as Smogon.
Yeah, it's so stupid. It is one of the stupidest moves I think that like Pokemon has ever done.
Yeah.
And now we just have things that are like not that fun. I never liked Z moves. I hate Gigantamax. I think it's stupid. It just feels like half-assed Mega Evolution.
I liked Z moves, but and Mega Evolution. Both of those should have stayed, in my opinion. But I get why Z moves wouldn't have been able to be brought over because of the fact that like it's pretty it's pretty solid to Alola. Yes. Also,
Yeah.
Glitchy. There is your answer.
What? Oh, actually, I'm curious. What's your opinion on Gigantamax and Dynamaxing?
I like the designs. For the G-Max Mons, I would have preferred them better as Megas, and I like that.
Yeah,
they're
exactly,
fan games.
right?
I like that there are fan games that actually have implemented them in their game as a Mega instead.
That's what I was. Ow! I hit my
From
nose.
competitive point, D-Max and G-Max can fucking burn in a hole for all I care because it's the literally most unbalanced thing ever. It's kind of bullshit that I can have a team that is properly made and that has great synergy, but then for that just
by the way, how's it
crush
going,
my
Avi? What you been
Pokemon
up to?
going big for 3 turns and just fucking me over, like, yeah, nah, that's completely bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like G-Maxing. It feels like it's just a tacked-on version of Mega Evolution, but also on a timer. I'm like, why? Mega Evolution was fine as is. I don't know. I don't understand why you have to put everything on a time limit.
Yeah. It sucks that most G-Max Mons are mostly Gen 1. Yeah, and I like that they gave them like some of the, like, the Gen 1 Mons love that like Butterfree. Butterfree G-Max was really pretty, and same thing with Lapras. A G-Max Garbodor is best G-Max. G-Max Garbodor is pretty funny. I like that.
Well, you also have to think about the fact that most people are going to remember Gen 1. Not everyone knows the later generations. Hell, even Gen 2, not everyone knows the Pokemon from that generation, so most people are going to be more
also
inclined to think
Fat
of,
Pika, yes, Fat Pika. I'm glad that he was brought back because Fat Pika's
Pikachu,
fantastic. We
we
love OG Pika in this household. Yeah,
Yes,
and most people are going to know Kanto.
Yo, what's up, Ivy? How's it going?
Most people are going to know Kanto because Kanto's dick gets sucked so frequently. Hi Coco and Ryker.
Yo,
how you
let's
doing?
go.
Yo, Pop-Tart, what's going on? How you doing? But yeah, just it's a thing.
Ooh,
And this tier list is a thing. I'm gonna download
Yeah,
my tier
it is
list and put it on Twitter so that people can fight me for my opinion.
I'm going to download it right now. Download image.
Log in to save your tier list. I just want to download the image. That's all I want to do. Cool. Alright, cool.
But the laptop can handle it. Ooh, nice. Good stuff.
We're gonna
Save image as. I'm just gonna save it right now. I'm just gonna boop. I'm not gonna show too much. There we go. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna go back to my main screen. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna go to. Yep, there it is. I know I've got idled out. I'm aware. Oh, interesting. Opera GX. I've heard a lot of people switch over to Opera GX recently because of just how much less lag it takes on.
Nice. I like it. Also having the typey sounds. It gives my brain the serotonin.
Gives your brain the serotonin. Oh, it can't. Wait, can or can't?
What?
What the fuck? Oh, I think she... Okay, you mean can. Okay, got... No, I got you. I thought it was can at first. I was like, can? Wait, what? And then I got confused with that. I was like, oh, wait, can. Wait, can? Wait,
Opera GX does not work on my computer? Really? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Glitchy. Because honestly, I enjoy Opera.
You love the sounds. The
sounds
They're music to your ears. They're so nice. Yes, I understand.
Alright, so here you are, guys, and I'll even put the... Actually, I'm not going to put the link in to the chat, because I'm just going to do the Twitter command. !Twitter in the chat if you'd like to follow me there.
Twitter. I love the tweets of the turs.
Yes. Doing good.
Exclamation point multi. Oh, yes. I should make a multi command. I will do that. You know what? I'm literally going to make myself a note.
Yes. It just crashes after a couple minutes like Firefox.
Oh, wrong person. Yeah, I need to change that. That is not who I'm working with today. I had that set ages ago. Okay. So no, here, I'll give you guys the link to Buttery Cocoa. So it's like Twitch.
Hi, hello, I'm Coco.
Actually, you know what? I'll just do SL. I'll do shout out again. I don't mind.
I think we are going
Here we go.
to hide the opera screen
There you
now.
go. Let's see what... What is it? Oh my god, is this old?
Let's see.
What is this?
Hold on.
It is a multi. I just need to make a multi-command.
Oh,
I just neglected to always make a multi-command. I always have a collab command, but I just never have a multi-command.
I got
which
an
I should
ad.
start using.
What clip was it?
It looked like an old one, like a horror game? You just had no face cam, no nothing.
Oh, is it? That was the fucking water part from Amnesia, probably. I can already tell you.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was probably, that was before I'd even put, like, my PNG on the screen. We were
Damn,
playing
that's
Amnesia,
crazy.
and I literally was like, oh, wow, I wonder when the water part's coming up, and I'd walked into it like a dumbass without even thinking. And I just
Good
sat there
job.
and paused, and I was like, yep, we're just gonna, yeah.
That's understandable. Have a nice day.
That's really what that's basically what it was. That's how it felt. But no, I can tell you just right off the bat, with it being a horror game, no cam on, that was Amnesia.
Yeah, okay. Well, now I know. Now I know. I have learned. I have learned my lessons. Oh my god.
You finally have a multi-command.
No, but I should.
You probably should, yeah.
Again, it's just because most people don't tend to use the commands anyway, so that's why I just kept neglecting to do it, you know?
That's when you plug it yourself.
No, I know I should. I really should. It's just because, like, I'm bad at doing that. I don't. I feel scummy doing it. Do you ever do that? Like, you ever just feel like, I don't like doing this because I just feel awful.
I'd say as long as you find fun ways to incorporate it, it's not bad.
Fair. That's fair. I should do a better. I think that's more on me. I should do a better job at, like, trying to incorporate it better, but it's just, I think for me, I struggle with that. That's, like, the one thing I'm, like, hot garbage is
Coco,
advertisement, but, like, anything else, I'm, like, pretty solid on.
Would you like to see my eye? I got shot. First off, holy shit, Ivy. I am so sorry to hear that. Second off, no, not really. Also, don't post it in the Discord. I'm gonna ask you that, because that's... yeah.
No, I told Ivy the same thing. I said go for it because I don't really care, but I'm like, be careful of who you're like where you post it. I'm like, and if you do, put a spoiler on it so that people don't. Because I've had people in the past, like, I think one guy came in and was like, oh, you want to see my like snot or something? And I was like, not particularly. Didn't listen. Put it in there anyways. And I was like, no, I'm serious. I think it was like it's like, oh, my snot's green. Do you want to see? And I was like, no. But I was nicer about it. I was like, no, I'm good. Thank you. Did it anyways. And I was like, well, at least put a spoiler on it. And then he went back and did. But I was like, this is gross.
Yeah, like, why would anyone do that? What the fuck?
I don't know. Don't ask me. This you're barking up the wrong tree on why they did it. They just did it.
Hold on. I forgot. I gotta crop you out. I didn't realize that my little window on Discord that shows my little thing that I can't hide or ever get rid of was still very much visible on the screen.
Ah, okay, I got you.
Yeah, so people saw that little window just kind of bouncing up and down whenever I talked.
Good job, Guten Tag.
Yes. I'm actually going to I'm gonna reject the Clown Nose and Demahat, just because we are arguing right in stream, because Ryker has to go eat dinner and I have to go feed my cats. So I'm gonna go ahead and reject those real quick. But thank you so much.
How long have we been doing this?
We went longer than we should have. I do.
Yeah,
see that,
it's been.
but...
You know, honestly, this is a good place to call it. I think we've nearly got 3 hours on us, so I'm chill with that.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
But it was a very fun stream, and I thank you all for joining us today.
Absolutely.
Riker, did you want to do your outro first, since I normally always do mine first?
You once said, "Great power comes great big booty bitches." Not what he said. I love that clip so much. I'm sorry. It's so good. Thank you guys so much for watching Mini Boy Riker with the MineCast with the butchery of cocos. I will see you guys all next time. Seriously, it means a lot that you guys come out and do this, because seriously, you guys are crazy. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for literally everything. Y'all are crazy. I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow, which will most likely be... oh god, I think we might end up doing Rune Factory 5. I'm actually really excited because we've been doing a lot of that, and you know, I'm excited to see what's next.
Ooh, nice.
I'll take care of keeping your awesome souls, because at the end of the day, you get to do 10,000 other things, but decided to swim in each other's me, so it means a lot.
Where is the hat redeem on this thing? Because it's not popping up on my stuff.
Alright, you can...
There it is.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah, no, hold on. I had to reject that real quick. And then I'm going to mark these all as completed because for some reason, all 79 of them, well, now 77, have just been kind of vibing here.
Oh, yeah, you know, I've noticed that. They don't get, like, unless you actively say, oh, they're done, then they still count as active. And I'm like, that's so stupid.
Yeah. Also, let's see who you, all right. Thank you for sending that link. But guys, thank you so much for joining us today for everything. Thank you for all of the bits, the hosts, the follows. But more importantly, thank you guys so much for just spending time with us, just because that's one thing you can never get back. I will be live tomorrow at my usual 10:30, 11 p.m. Eastern time. If you ever need to find out stream schedule, Discord and Twitter in the chat are your two best places for that. If you ever miss out on a stream, and it's been one that's, you know, not on my Twitch channel at the moment, !Mark YouTube is the best archive for that. And I also have a TikTok, which is something I hope to get back into video editing with.
Yeah, same. I also forgot to mention, I do have a TikTok as well that I sometimes put my editing stuff on, because, like, I've been editing a lot of videos for peeps, so, you know, if you ever want to see that shit, that's me.
But as you guys know, we don't just end stream here. We like to go show support people. We like to support people because people support us all the time. So if you wouldn't mind joining me for !Mark Raid, or if you're a subscriber and want to, you can do !Mark Subraid and use that message. I just use Cool Cat personally because that's something I've been using since I've started streaming. And I'm going to go copy paste the link that
there we go.
Ryker
There we go. I got it. What do you want a raid message to be? Because I don't know. What do you guys want? I'm thinking. I have something in mind, but I don't know.
Alright, let me get the raid message copied.
God.
Yes.
You know what? I got it.
Also, for whatever Riker's doing for his raid message, just put a hashtag on the end of ours and just add to it. That's what I do all the time.
Alright, I'm gonna say Virtual Boy S tier. I'm not actually saying it as, like, a legitimate thing. I just think it'd be funny. Because we're talking about tier lists so much, I might as well.
Alright, so does everyone hear that? We are putting Virtual Boy S tier, hashtag Virtual Boy S tier on the end of ours. I will even copy paste it and put it back into mine.
There you go, Virtual Boy S tier, with 3 exclamation points at the end. There you go, guys. Say Virtual Boy S tier for my buddy, my homie, the man, the myth, the legend of this man. I love him.
After I end stream. I'll reject that after I end stream.
Alright.
Hold on, let me start the raid.
Alright, you ready?
Hold on.
Oh, I'm losing.
Curbniak. Alright, there we go. Got it. Starting the raid. I gotta wait for a few seconds till I can push the ready to raid.
Oh no, it's going for me. I got no choice. Alright, see you guys later. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye! Alright, now we're ready to, so everyone let's go head over that way! Bye-bye!
Let's go.